what I'm trying to think of, okay, so when it comes to the peni, okay?
Peni, the science guy?
Peni, the science guy. They're straight.
He isn't.
Okay? They're straight.
Unlike this stream.
And stop thinking too hard about the gay shit, Dermy.
Unlike this stream, we are all...
A hamster's about to
Don't be
die. if
hard
you keep
thinking
this
about
up.
the hard shit.
This is math, okay? This is science.
No, this is gay.
This is science.
They can get blood links. Yes, they fucked everything up. They screwed up the entire process of their initiation and all sorts of shit. And holy ever living God, dude, you look fucking amazing.
Jesus, don't do that again. No, don't do that
again. On those fucking titties.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's some
boy.
milk there, baby.
Boy, that's like a...
Oh,
That was a
God.
fuck up.
Your channel should be demonetized on the excessive adipose tissue display alone. If women with smaller boobs can't show theirs, you shouldn't either. It's called women's rights, Dermy. Stop being a fucking bigot.
Another
have
minute,
my-
Dermy's gonna start singing sexy songs to us.
I have my left hand, and I'm cheating on it with my right hand. That's about it. BuzzFeed, how gay are you? This quiz does not represent me at all.
Hey, you understand what you're dealing with here? This is Blaster from Thunderdome. He has the mind of a child. He is a retard. He doesn't understand what he's doing. He doesn't understand what he's saying. Therefore, you're picking on this. You're thinking it's a trophy for beating him.
Big Daddy.
Tim, you're a genius.
You're welcome.
Yeah, no, that was back in what 2019? Hi, friend.
what the fuck? What? What the fuck? Just for the record, why are you surrounded by gays?
Mostly. Dermy sleeps with two dudes every night.
No, he's going for the... There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
He's gonna go down his shirt.
All
He's
right.
gonna go down his shirt. He's gonna be itchy all night.
I am not gay. I have relationships with women. Sex with men.
I got news for
Mania, ready for wild all over the tiny chair empire. You call this devil upon yourself, dirty. Is that I and all the little mermaniacs are going to crush your tiny chair empire.
Jesus Christ, Dermy. The only benefit of you shaving that fucking thing you call a beard is that I can get a more accurate chin count on you.
Now look at the camera. Look right at the camera.
Oh
Okay,
my
guys, screen
God.
cap that. There's your mugshot.
I'm
Chat
trying to
doesn't care.
talk about all sorts of topics on my show, and it's like, no, I can't talk about topics. I can't talk about topics.
Wait, if
But
you're...
that's for me to drink. That's for me to drink. But for every super chat,
Hey, Ripper Super Chat. He's gonna get some kid for every super chat.
look at this.
Oh god damn it, Dermy. Yes, this was the deal. I wasn't going to
Turn
watch
around.
this stupid.
No,
Oh
let's see the
my God.
bottoms. Let's see the bottoms.
Oh, she did it.
You knew God hated you at an early age. When your parents rolled you into church for the christening by the priest as a baby, the priest thought you were so fucking fat that the ordinary ceremony wouldn't even cover your ass. So he asked the ship captain and the congregation to break a champagne bottle on the starboard side of your ass to christen you.
What the fuck is this? What the fuck?
You're fucking holding it up.
Iron sheet. I'm drinking.
Is this the
I have
Iron
to
Sheik?
shit it. Fuck you, Hulk Hogan.
Brother,
Listen, Hamas. Listen, Hamas. I don't believe in you. I don't believe in you. I don't believe in you, Hamas.
Jeremy
Okay.
doesn't even know who the Iron
I am
Sheik
not
is.
Hamas. I am Iron Sheik. I am Iron Sheik.
I don't believe in Muslim
Hulk Hogan is
ideology.
zero. I am number 1.
Are you talking about forming a loop?
Yes.
Okay. All right. The thing is that there is a little bit of flexibility. If you have like 15 degrees off to the left, and you got 20 some of them son of bitches or whatever, you're gonna be able to form a loop eventually.
Yeah, it's just a little curve. Just like you said,
Yeah,
curve.
it's just like-
do a little curve, do a little curve, do a little curve, and eventually 15 degrees.
I mean,
consecutive-
Dermy's over here thinking that he's gonna be with these like 3 dudes or whatever, and then all of a sudden the guy in the front and then somehow behind him. It don't work that way, Dermy.
Mr. Fantastic
It
shit
takes
all the way
20
back
or
around.
more.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
a lot of dudes.
Shit, Dermy. God damn it. You're fucking retarded.
Could it be anything else?
In a world of truck stops where the need.
Little German wormy streets of the night. Leader of the backfish, place no fight. Devil made me do it, I'm burning bright. Queen of it, that liberal able to fight. Sitting around the fire, cloud whispers low. Soldiers fearing marching places they don't know. All down global time, stealing the show. Together they stand and must feel the glow. We are the ballbusters, wild and free. Tearing down walls, putting enemies to their knees. Through the chaos, we claim our destiny. Together they stand, now feel the glow. We are the ballbusters, wild and free. Tearing down walls, putting enemies to their knees. Through the chaos, we claim our destiny. No one holds us down, we are the king.
Hi.
Wow. Too loud.
No, pogo dance doesn't work with that. Me on the pogo dance, it's not working. It does not work with that one.
Listen, a lot of things don't work with that one, but you always complain about the other one.
I know. I'm gonna be a bitch today.
Is Jeremy too loud for anyone else?
I
too loud?
don't know. It might be. I don't know.
The clapping definitely was, but your voice is louder.
Tapping?
Than loud?
Tapping? What?
Tapping? What?
Tapping?
I know what it sounds like.
Listen, we already know Cloud's muted, so he's doing something behind the scenes. I don't think we really want to be addressing
dickhead.
I
know.
Oh,
Listen, that's
what
a
you got in your
mouthful of
mouth?
cock. It's a mouthful of cock.
Goddamn mustache. Every time I see Xwing's fucking mustache, I'm like, God damn.
You want to write it? He's married. Sorry.
Shut
Hi.
up. Yeah. Hi. Welcome all to Ballbusters. And
Hello.
finally, and we'll give them a proper intro, but I think this is the 3rd time I've asked you to come on Ballbusters, and we finally got you here.
Yes.
Crazy.
I don't know what happened. What?
It's been a crazy year. We've been trying to do this for about a year, but it's been an absolutely insane year.
Yeah.
I'm just glad to finally be here.
I'm happy to have you here, man. I've missed you so much.
How you been, Dermy?
Oh, I've been wonderful. You know, I have all these guys over here. You know, whatever.
Guys,
Fuck you, Dermy.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I have my buddy here. I'm happy. I'm missing Shock. That's the only thing that is a little down right now, but we'll survive.
Well, I can tell who my real friend is on this panel, by the way. Thanks, Gal. Good to see you. I like your
Good
hat.
to see you too. Thanks. I like yours.
Well, we can't see what's on Static's head, but how you doing, Static?
I'm doing well. I don't have anything on my head.
You
Some
have hair
hair,
on your
but
head.
that's some hair, but that's temporary. And then
It's too early for me to say the word that I want to say right now.
Mm.
Jungle monkey?
No, the other word.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna try to.
He has a thing with
HR
the
nightmare.
bundle of sticks.
I like to say the bundle of sticks word. I haven't been saying it so much since I quit drinking.
Yeah.
I said it on Beardo's channel when we were playing Fortnite the other day. He got really mad at me.
I told Beardo he could say it last week and he did it. I was like, yeah.
Well, that's your channel. You know,
No.
over here it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I said he could say it, and you could say it. I don't care. But you know who can't say it? GHAL.
Why can't I say it?
I don't know. I'm just trying to get you to talk.
Okay, because
Gonna
like I
yell
was
at you?
almost just instantly gonna say it because you said I couldn't, but I decided to wait.
Maybe I was trying to bait you into saying it. You ever thought of that?
He is a masturbator.
That's right. I'm a master. I'm a master at masturbating.
Yeah.
I things I don't need to know. Just
But you do know it. I mean,
I don't
You
need
do.
it to be confirmed.
you do know it.
I don't need it to be confirmed.
Everybody masturbates, Gal. It's a natural part of life.
Every
You hear me?
wording.
Adam, you're the one that took it that way, not me.
I hate you.
That was a heck of an intro, man.
I know.
That was a heck of an
Seriously,
intro.
they get longer every week.
That was it. I like so you know, a lot of people are like, I hate a long YouTube intro. Actually, I shouldn't say that. I've met like 2 or 3 people that say they don't like long YouTube intros. I love it. I feel like it's a great way. Everybody kind of gets in the mood for the show. That was a great one. I was smiling. They were ripping you a new ass. Not that anybody needed to, but you know.
Oh, we need to.
Listen, we've had some crazy intros. We've had some decent intros. It's all over the place.
Oh, you should see the one with my bikini, but Ryan said a Josh Brolin. Is that his name?
No, Ryan was saying Vince McMahon text.
Was it?
Oh.
Was it Vince
Yeah,
McMahon? Oh,
It was one of Vince
I
McMahon's
thought it was the
texts.
poetry from.
No.
Okay.
No. That was Vic.
Yeah.
I know what's on your
McMahon
mind.
text
Man.
message.
No, you said you quit, you weren't drinking.
No, that's just
No,
a full
That's
retard.
just normal Dermy.
Actually, you're seeing sober, just pure retarded
That's
brain.
just the
act.
gay.
Stick to drinking for sure.
Yeah, that's usually how I just disguise it all. Is I drink, but because I'm sober, I can't do that right now. So, but you know who can do that? Cloud.
What do you? The fuck? I don't drink.
You don't drink?
No.
Just goons.
Maybe you should.
Yeah.
Maybe he shouldn't. I feel like he'd be like Cloud, just on a completely different level.
Porn would be everywhere.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Like
It
it
would
would
be
be
bad.
He'll put it in the wrong channel in Discord.
That would be a bad thing. Now that I'm starting to think about that. But how you doing, Cloud? How are you? Huh?
Yeah, can't complain. I just, slept most of the day.
Jesus,
What?
fuck.
What the fuck you
Wait,
want me to-
Up the ante! Come on! Let's go!
Way
Let's go!
to bring
Let's
the
go!
energy up there, man.
Yeah. I'm just drinking a Monster. It's okay. Let's go, Cloud! Go!
Stop with the phrasing of things. Like you literally just went towards your mic, bobbing your head as you're talking to Cloud.
Careful, he's gonna mouthify the whole thing. You keep going
I
that way.
know.
You see, you
It-
putting
it's-
it out is becoming the problem here.
No,
It's
you're
not me
putting
doing
it out.
It's
It's
you
really
putting
not.
it out.
Then we can all have
It's
clips of you doing it.
it's just a natural motion for him.
I know, but jeez.
George Strait wrote a song on that, right? It just comes natural.
Just realized I was bobbing my head again.
Yes, you were.
It's a practice motion, okay?
Towards the mic.
It's muscle memory, man.
You can't help it.
You know what? I'm not going to bob my head. I'm not going to shake my head at all. Okay? I'm going to be still.
X to down.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's probably not gonna
Xwing,
happen.
start singing again. See if
No.
Listen, I remember Xwing.
I
Blah,
do
blah,
too.
blah, blah, blah. Xwing.
Somebody get this
Serenading
man a
the
beer
chat.
for the love of God.
Don't worry, there'll be plenty of punishments to come. I remember Xwing serenading a chat because there was no way to end the stream.
Yep. I remember that too.
I don't.
That was classic. That stream's still out there.
Who else?
Was that one of the ones where Yeah. Like was it
Yeah.
Adam was hosting,
Yeah.
and then he was
No.
like on, and we were like,
It was on
"Okay,
Vets
we're gonna
Talking."
sing it."
Yep.
Yeah.
No, it was Jesse was
Jesse.
hosting, I think.
Yeah, and both Adam and Jesse got baked
Yeah,
out of
like-
his mind, and Adam
Yeah.
got drunk and passed out.
Like Adam left before Jesse did.
Mm.
And then we were all abandoned, and none of us had power after Jesse. Yep.
That was
Which is why
What was that?
Dermy has 3 different Tard Wranglers.
yeah, that was actually the
I mean,
stream that
is that
convinced me
why?
I need 3 of them. It used to be 1, and then I was like, no, I need more. I don't trust myself. But Adam's not a Tard Wrangler, so how you doing, Adam?
I'm fine. I don't really have a bit tonight, uneventful, but I will start with this. I got a lot of transitions, so we got to get through them early. I saw this the other day, and I don't like it.
We don't.
When do you do it?
I quit.
Krispy
I
Kreme and
quit
Dr.
touching
Pepper
buttons.
reportedly launching a collab with Dr. Pepper creme-filled donut.
No.
Did you
Fuck.
No,
Yeah, I'm good on that.
no,
I think
Yeah,
I'm
that's
okay.
nasty.
that's all kinds of wrong.
It's kind of like that Oreo flavored Coke Zero and
The fuck?
Coke Zero flavored Oreos.
I
Or
never
like the
heard of
flaming
that.
hot Cheeto Mountain Dew. You know, it's just like
Oh.
stuff that just doesn't need to happen.
Just stop
Yeah.
already.
I'm a
Dermy looks
huge
bi-
fan of Dr. Pepper, but
It
not on a
is.
donut.
Yeah.
Didn't they
Dermy,
also,
Dermy looks
Dermy-
bi-curious on this, though.
didn't
He
they
always
also
looks
make
curious.
Dorito Mountain
Okay.
Dew?
Yeah, they did make a Dorito Mountain Dew once. I'd try it. I'd try not the Dorito Mountain Dew. I'd try this. I would
You
try
try
the-
you try a baker's dozen of this. Who the fuck?
To be no, I would do
I
one.
wouldn't finish it if Nomi were around.
Just to be sure.
Damn, I thought we could get through
That's
a
good.
single
That's
stream
good.
of you guys not talking about it.
I hit him with a jab, and then here comes Gal with a right cross.
I fucking finish it, man.
You know,
He came in with a pipe wrench.
See,
was fucking-
Xwing, to fill you in, Dermy had a challenge, who can eat the most donuts.
He got beat by a
No-
girl.
Nomi without you.
Oh,
And Dermy lost.
Come on, bro.
She got 60. He got like 55 or something.
52.
50.
52.
Ah, he's even weaker than I thought.
buddy.
Oh. And then he
I
almost
mean,
threw up,
I
too.
love you, but that one hurts me. That one hurts me.
Listen. Okay, I love Nomi.
Donuts
She-
were
she's a
choking his brain.
They were.
What-
I love Nomi.
whatever-
She's a lovely human, but mother of God, she's like Latina Kirby. Okay, there's
Wait,
something
Nomi? It
wrong
was
with this
Nomi?
woman.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
You lost to Nomi.
She was
Yes,
double
something-
fisting. She was double fisting them and embarrassing him.
So not only does he get embarrassed by Beardo, but now he also gets embarrassed by Nomi.
How did I get embarrassed by Beardo?
When you flub the Pokemon,
Pokemon regions.
He selectively remembers that.
We don't talk about that moment.
Oh, absolutely, we do.
No, we don't.
But it,
No, we don't.
it lives on.
Was it brought up last week?
No,
No.
it wasn't. There was
No,
a
actually,
reason
no,
why
it wasn't.
brought up.
I didn't bring it up
No,
last week.
you want to know why it wasn't brought up? Because in Vegas, he challenged me to do it again, and I did it perfectly fine.
With no
But nobody-
evidence. so
no
therefore
evidence,
it
no
doesn't count.
recording.
No, it was recorded. It was recorded on a G&G stream.
I don't believe you.
I don't believe you
It was
either.
on a G&G
Jeremy, we
stream.
didn't get to hang out in Vegas, did we?
You weren't in Vegas this year, were you?
Oh, not this year. No. Wait.
Yeah.
Last year.
No, you. Yeah.
Yeah, it was last
gonna-
year that you
I'm
went.
going to San
but
Antonio this year, though.
I wish.
can't make it to San Antonio. I don't want
Fuck,
to.
dude. Excuse my French. Sorry. I just
yeah,
like
we don't
I
care here.
can't see.
That's
I
all
can't
right. Fuck
seem to.
Dermy.
I can't seem to make it to like any event where everyone's there. I guess that's probably every event, though, right?
Yeah. There's all sorts of events. I know some people go into San Antonio. I just can't make it. Vegas, though, I have to find a way to make it because this man is still buying me another free meal. So I'm looking forward to that. Any else remember Nomi at that's bullshit. That wasn't a challenge until the very last minute.
And she still beat you.
Yep.
We went to a
Dermy-
steakhouse in Vegas, Xwing. Have you been to those? Like Fogo de Chao.
No, I went to Vegas twice. Once I went with an ex of mine, and then the only other time I went down was for that the Geeks and Gamers meetup last time, which was just an event.
But you've never been to a Brazilian steakhouse.
We have one in Reno. I've been to. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I just meant any, so you know what it is. Yeah.
Yeah,
no
you
meat.
get the coin with like the red and the green side, and you sit down, and they're like, "Feed me," and you put the green. Yeah,
They say it exactly that way too.
yeah.
At least that's how I say it.
Yeah, I went hard there. My wife and I found one here in town, and we're like, dude, we gotta go hit that shit up. And I was expecting to put down like a solid 5-10 pounds of meat, leave with the sweats, not shitting for 3 days, just like a real terrible post experience, but a really enjoyable at restaurant experience. And I had like 5 pieces of meat, and my body quit on me, and I felt like a bitch. It was terrible. I did also eat like 4 pounds of mushroom risotto before that.
Oh,
But
come on. Dermy can eat a lot more meat than that.
We ate a lot of meat, and I'm so thankful that GHAL seems to have either frozen or her internet went out or something happened to GHAL because she's not finishing the Brazilian steakhouse story. So thank you so much, internet gods.
that's the new Kermit the Frog
can
meme right
finish
there.
Cloud, you weren't there, so you can't finish the story.
But
So
I've heard
Alf,
it
how are
many
you doing?
times.
Oh, god damn it!
Excuse me?
What?
He loves you.
Did I ever say how beautiful you are?
Did I ever say you're
I love
faggot?
There it is. There it is. Oh, are we saying faggot now?
Well, she opened it up. So.
Okay.
No,
Do we have
you
to
did.
finish the story? Do we have to finish the story?
Yes, we do.
Can we move on, or we got to finish the story?
That you lost at the steakhouse to know me?
I didn't lose at the steakhouse to the last second. Okay, we were eating a bunch of meat. Everybody was eating meat except for Soldier Spirit Adam, who tapped out first like a bitch. We were all eating meat perfectly fine, and then all of a sudden, towards the end, Nomi just starts staring me down, and I don't know why. And she just starts eating meat and just staring me down, and I'm like just eating my meat, just going along, having a good time, got a glass of wine. We have this lovely Brazilian chick with massive tits walking around giving us these pineapple drinks. And Nomi's just staring me down, and then it dawns on me. She's always one piece of meat ahead of me. Always one. And she just keeps reminding me, I have one more than you. I have one more than you. And then at the last second, it becomes this who eats more meat. And then I don't. I said,
You failed.
I'm done. Yeah.
And then she
I
ate
failed.
she ate like an entire dessert to herself.
I ate 2 desserts to myself. Thank you very much.
And then his penis shrank 2 whole sizes.
Was that a Grinch reference?
Yes, it was.
Nice.
Alf, go.
Yeah, what's up, man? Yeah, I was out all week on a business trip. I'm exhausted, but I'm ready to get back to streaming. So I'll be playing some game streams tomorrow.
Nice.
Ready.
Oh.
Anything in particular?
I've been playing Fallout London, and I am enjoying it.
Nice.
I'm still working through Elden Ring. I don't know what's about to. I love that game so much. I love it so much, but
I know it's a love-hate relationship, isn't it?
Oh, the game definitely hates you.
That.
Yeah.
It wasn't just her purse. It was mine too.
So
you're
you're
like
a
the old
mule?
Polish grandpas.
Wait.
Like you were throwing shit in your purse, like a couple pieces of steak before you. You're terrible people.
So
I love
Nomi
you.
turned you into a meat mule?
No, it was actually dinner rolls.
Oh, all
that's
right.
lame.
So you're a roll.
Have
mule.
you had those rolls at Fogo de Chao? They're like the cheese rolls.
I don't know what Faba da Chao is.
Oh, they're so,
It's a Brazilian steakhouse. I
yes,
gathered.
it's amazing. We got all the dessert we got was, I think, other than maybe 1 or 2 things, all of it was basically free. I think we ordered 1 dessert and then they just started bringing.
Your meal was free anyway, you jackass.
I feel like if you want to be a successful steakhouse, the way you do it is make really amazing dinner rolls. If you have all you can eat beef, the way that you beat the system is you make incredibly good dinner rolls.
Like
'Cause when you
Texas
fill up
Roadhouse?
yeah, dude, Texas Roadhouse with that little cinnamon butter on it.
And the butter, yeah.
Ugh.
But real quick, Alf, do you
Smack
need a
your mama.
license for Fallout London?
I'm not sure what he means, but you can
I
get
don't know either.
you have to have the Fallout 4 Game of the Year edition, preferably from GOG, and then get Fallout London from GOG, and then you can play it.
I think that joke went right over Alf's head.
License. I don't know what he's even talking about.
Listen, okay, you and Kratos did an amazing thing for us, but we did get some free desserts. Okay, thank you. But anyways, last but not least, the buddy, my friend, the man I miss so much, Xwing.
You already talked to me. What's up?
I'm trying to give you like a full-fledged introduction.
What?
Introduction?
You're a douche. Yeah.
Fucking douche.
Call me a fucking douche.
Right.
I don't know what the fuck's wrong with
I come
me
here
today.
on my time.
We know what the fuck's wrong with you.
Don't listen to him. He's a retard.
What's up?
Who are you, and what do you do? In case the people in the chat don't know who you are.
I'm no one. I run a horrific YouTube channel. If you actually go look at my channel, the last time I posted a video, I think was about 6 months ago.
I mean, you did a live stream today.
Yeah, no, I do plenty of live streams. I do a lot
So
of live
that's
streams.
technically a video once it's
I hate making videos. They're too measured. I like to just yell at the camera. But yeah, no, I've been kind of absent off YouTube lately. I took a little bit of a back road to making long form content. Had a baby girl 6 months ago in 3 days. She'll be 6 months old. Yeah, I know. It's insane. It's insane. And really started to dive into a project that Jay, Drunk 3PO, and I are making together for an upcoming graphic novel called The Daughter's Revenge. Absolutely in love with the project. Sat down, started writing it, couldn't stop. And then we just we whittled it down to something that I think is really cool. It's really special. The pirate era of storytelling is so beloved, and it's been so overdone in so many different ways. We had to try to figure out something kind of fun and fresh and new, but that really harkens back to like all the shit that we love about, a badass dude who goes through a bunch of bad stuff and has to either become the person he wants to be or fight against his morality to be, I don't want to give away too much. But it's really cool, man. And then I've been in the forge. We forged out, hand forged 6 blades for this book. We're making handmade cutlasses for it. My brother has been hard at work down in the southern portion of America in Kansas, hand making pieces of 8 from pewter for this book. There's too much stuff in the works right now to even go over all of it. But I've just been diving into that because what's going on in pop culture is just shit. It's terrible. Yeah. So instead of just, crying my face off all day, I figured let's do something about it.
I can't wait for that to come out.
Oh, it's going to be great.
It's going to be great. I'm looking forward to it. And that's right. Down in South Kansas. That's right.
Isn't Kansas South? I don't know. I've been down there a couple times. Yeah.
No, shut up, Gal. Shut up.
Not
it's south.
You're right next door to me. I don't even say south. It's middle of the state, the freaking country.
Go suck my dick.
Middle of the country.
A whole region. Look at me go.
Whoa.
He's channeling his inner bug.
People say I'm a Californian and I'm from Nevada. So.
Listen, Kansas is south enough.
No, it's not.
It's Midwest.
Yes,
it's Midwest.
No, it's
I would agree. I'd call it probably Midwest. Yeah.
Boom.
Listen, we hate being called Midwest because the rest of Midwest is all like communist, Minnesota, Wisconsin.
That doesn't mean you just get to be, I claim the South now.
No, we do. We're friends with Oklahoma, even though Oklahoma still sucks.
Where the wind comes sweeping down the plain?
Yeah. Where seldom is heard, scourging word. The skies are not cloudy.
Can I discourage you to shut up?
Wait, do you not know all that? Do you not know Home on the Range?
No, Home on the Range, you fucking retard. Move the fuck on.
I love that song. I've actually been to where it was written. Okay, we need to give a quick hello to the chat because we do have Legatus, of course, and Kale, Keely Chow, Dom AH. I have to run this.
What's up, Dom?
Yeah, and I see we're already off to the start because for those of you who aren't aware, because I'm sober, $20 and up equals 5 squats. Every 5 members equals 5 squats. And if you super chat $100, I got my shock collar. We'll
Put it
strap
on.
it on. We'll shock.
Put it on.
What
Let's
the
see you put it
I
on.
don't have
hell
$100
kind
yet.
of
He
fucked up
shocked his
Pango rodeo
balls
are you
last
running
week.
here?
He shocked his
What?
balls last week.
I'm not. I don't shock. I don't put it up here. I put it down here. Okay. I put it on my thigh. Okay.
None of
And I
us
shocked
believes that's
myself.
on your thigh.
No, it was. It was. It was. He sterilized himself last week. For me.
Thank God for that.
Oh my God.
Why?
I didn't need to
I
see
don't,
that.
I don't need to see that.
Oh.
Don't rub it.
Guess what, Dirty?
Well, you know it's not going to fit on the shaft.
Wait, what?
Just
Wait,
shock
too
here
late
just
on
in
that.
time for the shock collar.
Yeah.
Well, we don't have $100 yet, so we don't get it.
No, I was for talking about it, you dummy.
Oh.
Bzz, bzz.
Well, you know what? You know what he is here for.
What?
Listen, last week, our good buddy Beardo did this exact hot sauce for $200 super chat.
What is it?
I'm gonna do it. It is the end flatline hot sauce.
It's
what?
It's gonna kill Dermy is what it is.
The end flatline hot
God
sauce.
willing.
This is
That's
super
the
hot,
beef.
hot sauce.
It's the G virus.
Wow.
Resident Evil.
Dermy
is
Dermy is the
The
carrier
gays
of
are
the G
spreading.
virus. Okay, he is the carrier.
So apparently,
Do you want gay frogs? 'Cause
Beardo
that's how
said
you
that
get
he
gay
would only
frogs.
do a dab. Apparently, Beardo said he would only do a dab last week, and I thought he was a pussy. And then after the fact, I realized no, a dab is all he could physically do, because this thing puts you on your ass after a single dab. So for $300, I will do a single dab of it, and we'll see how I will handle. It put Beardo on his ass, and Beardo's a man of heat.
If you get $300 to eat some stupid hot sauce on stream, I'm changing everything
Xwing, you
about
have
my
no
channel.
idea what they pay him to suffer on this goddamn show. It makes
I'm
us
changing
all,
everything.
We all question ourselves whenever they spend gobs of money to watch him suffer. We all question our self-worth.
And laugh at him.
I'm gonna change my channel name to Xwing, and it'll be the big X in the middle, just and the skull and crossbones, and I'll just do stupid stuff on the internet for money. I'll do
I
that.
will buy that hat too.
Yeah.
Xwing. So
What?
I had a challenge in which I had to eat 5 different heat levels of nuts, like peanuts.
You
can't say that word.
You literally
I
can't
say
like
it.
you
I
walk
can't
into
do
every
this.
fucking joke.
Yeah,
Yes, he does.
I know.
Your
No matter
headlong.
how this comes out,
With
it's gonna
his mouth
sound
wide
bad.
open every time.
Fuck off. Anyways, I had to do 5 different levels of heat. I don't even remember how it was
3.
intensifying.
You made
No,
it
5.
3 of it.
No, I did
You made
5.
it all. You did all 5?
Yeah, I did all 5.
Oh
I did
yeah,
all
it
5
was
levels.
the chip that made you puke. Yeah, it was the chip that made you puke.
And then I had one last one chip challenge.
Super off-brand chip. Wasn't even a brand one. It was a super off-brand one.
Pakwa,
And I
I
said
think, is the one chip challenge or something like that.
Yeah, this
Paki,
is some.
yeah.
This
which
one
that
didn't even have a
comes back
name.
next month.
It was bootleg.
This one didn't
Yeah,
have
it was
one.
the
It just said
Honduras
Wednesday.
variety.
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably got cancer because of
It
it.
had like Drano on it.
Yeah, probably. But I said for $500 extra after I ate those last 5 ones, I would eat that last one chip. Yeah, I got that $500.
Remember, you know the part where you drank half a gallon of creamer right before it.
Creamer.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, he was.
It was bad.
This was during his push to get enough money to go to Vegas. So he had all these hot things, and he ran out of de-inflammatory liquids and things to get the heat down. So he runs away, comes back up. He's got like this thing of creamer that he found in the fridge, and he's drinking it. We think it was expired too. We don't know.
What we didn't know back then is that he was roommates with Tim Waltz, and then he just helped him out. Oh, hey, Dermy, here you go.
Anyways, I prepared to take.
I haven't been on this side of YouTube in a while, man.
Welcome
you
to
missed it.
degeneracy.
Yeah.
You know you missed it.
You missed it.
I'm sorry to get political. That's
Oh, man.
No, you're good. I took one
That's not
bite
what
of
I'm
that
talking
chip.
about.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's the giant gallon of. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a giant gallon of horse cum that he's talking about. Anyways, I took one bite of that chip, and everything.
And we were ready
came up.
for it too. I said, "Gal, get your finger on the button because they will kill us. They will kill the stream if they see him puke."
Yeah.
And it starts to happen, and boom!
Someone has a clip of it, don't they?
I
It's
have a
out
clip
there.
of
I'm
it.
sure. I think I made it.
Yeah.
I don't know
I
if I
think you
ha-
might
I
have
don't
as
know.
well. I know I did because I have a clip
it.
called Dermy Dies that is super fucking long.
To clarify for the chat, I believe that is not a cumulative number. It does have to be 1/300.
Yes,
Is that
that
correct?
is one $300. Just like with Beardo doing a one $200, this has to be a one $300. Because I'm more of a
I mean, if
bougie
y'all
bitch
want to
than
work
Beardo.
it out between yourselves, if you want to combine in the background and wire money to each other, that's up to you.
Hey, however you get it, one $300 super chat. But I can only do it once because apparently this thing almost killed Beardo the first time he tried it. This is my first time trying it, so there's gonna be that. But I do have to point out, Dom H gifted 10 Derby Wormy memberships.
Thank you, Dom.
10 squats.
Indeed.
Yeah, that is 10 squats. Yeah, I'll get those because it's actually not just 10. It's 15 because also Kel gifted 5 Derby Wormy memberships. Thank you, Kel. Oh, did we say 15? It's now 20 because Kratos over on the Stream Element side tipped $20 saying, I think I might have to refresh this real quick.
Kratos El Gretos.
Kratos El Gretos.
What's the cap tonight?
Cap tonight, we'll cap it at where you usually cap it, 100 squats.
Okay.
Okay? Just to be safe.
Have
He
you been
says,
working on your form?
Yes, I have. Okay, woman. Jeez. Time to bust balls, bust them hard, and bust them true. Just don't bust your own on don't bust your own on squat number 2. Hail all you fabulous men. Love the new song. Winky face. Yeah, because Kratos made that song, by the way.
Kratos El Gretos really enjoys rhyming, as that just showed.
Yeah.
As
We
evidence
also
by
have
the name.
Keely Chow member for 7 months. There's nothing wrong with men feeding the ducks. That's right. Except if
Men?
it's Cloud.
You never been to the park
What
with
I
your
do
grandma
now?
before?
Yeah.
You feed the ducks?
Yeah. And then we have Gal's Girl Beans.
So that's 25.
Yeah, that's 25. Dermy is the I could say this
Schrodinger.
word.
Schrodinger.
Shut up! I can say it.
Sure you can.
Derby
Can
is
you
the
pronounce
30
it?
minutes for you to figure it out.
Schrodinger's cat of jacking off.
That
Wait,
wasn't-
what?
No.
He's in a constant state of jacking and limping. You won't know until you observe him like DSP.
He doesn't
By
even
the way,
understand
by
the joke.
Beanstalk dropped some more beans, and they're just throbbing to get implanted.
I'm
You
gonna
only
go
got
take a
half-
piss.
You only got half.
Yeah.
Of that.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. You ran off
Don't
Xwing,
invoke
chat.
him into this.
No, you ran him off.
That's true. Listen, the things are already heating up. I see all sorts of stuff going on in chat. You guys are wonderful and crazy people. I got a few more to get through. Then we'll get those 25 squats down, and we'll go from there. Because Real Wade Nation Gaming says only 461 away from 2K subs. Shout out to Real Wade Real
That's
Wade
not his
Nation
name.
Gaming Clips. Fuck off. And then Kratos for 5 says Cloud, make sure to pimp Cloud's 80s education, where we'll be watching Rocky 2. Oh, that's right, over in the
Discord.
Fellowship Discord. So go check that out. Pimped it for you. Okay, let's get this all set up. You guys,
Did you finish saying hi to Chad, or
I lost track, to be perfect.
that doesn't mean you don't say hi to him?
I said hi. Hi all. Where did I leave off?
You were at Dom,
I was at one of Dom's. There's Dom.
like his initial one.
Conan the Barbarian. Hail. We had Keely. Donna Hall. Howdy doody to you. But I still need to do those squats. It feels like you don't want me to do my squats. Nagardol's
No.
here. I don't think you want me to
What
get
up,
fit.
Nagranol?
Debbie.
Debbie Aus.
I'm back.
Debbie
I'm assuming
Aus.
that's like Australia.
Yeah, Debbie from down in Australia. And actually, Debbie, if you're still here, she sent me a care package from down in Australia. Had a bunch of great stuff, a bunch of Australian, kit, and then 2 handmade sweaters for my daughter.
Oh,
Beautiful
that's so
sweaters.
cute.
And one of them had an Xwing crocheted right into the front of the sweater. It was awesome.
Oh my goodness.
We love Debbie.
We also have Cheryl.
What's up, Cheryl? Good to see you.
You can see that, right? Then Shauna, aka Pippin.
Hello.
I'm starting to realize that Xwing brings the ladies.
It's the mustache.
Yeah.
Cash
Hi,
Kester's
Chickler.
here. I feel like this is why you wanted me to go here. So, hi, Paul.
Boo.
Grumpy old gamer, how do you doing, Grump? I'm trying to make sure. Oh, Tim Hayes. Tim Hayes is here. Howdy, Tim. We acknowledged Brad. Real way Grump. I'm double checking because I feel like there's more people. Melee. I think that's James.
Yes, that's James.
Oh yeah, the Kaylee Scope's here. Howdy, Kaylee.
What's up, lady?
Tim's Talk. Hail.
What's up, Tim's?
Weasel. The Devastator.
up?
Double checking, and then this freak.
That's for you, Xwing.
It was not approved by my PR team. Didn't go through the proper submittal process. My tits look great though.
I'm not gonna
Dermy
lie.
noticed they're a
Hey,
little
listen,
hairy.
there's hair on them, so Cloud's into you. Be careful.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh my.
It's okay to like the Latins, Cloud. Don't let them bully
It's fine.
you.
Okay, it's fine. Oh, by the way, Kratos for another $5. It's up to you, Duke Devil. I covered the hot sauce last week. We all want to see that stuff plow through Dermy without.
No,
his
honestly,
consent.
I don't. I don't want to see anything plow and Dermy in the same.
Have a good
sentence.
night, Debbie. Thanks
Hey,
for
we'll
coming
see you,
by.
Debbie. See you
Good
on.
morning,
I
Debbie.
won't see you on Wednesday.
And for the 100, for the shocking, does that go towards the squats as well?
Yes.
There you go, Devil.
Yeah.
Of the Duke variety.
Wait, what?
He asked a question earlier. I was just answering.
Get to exercise,
on.
fatty.
Fine. How? 25?
Yep.
I'm gonna order
them
like some hot
properly.
wings
I
on
swear to
DoorDash.
God, his pants are gonna fall the fuck
Oh.
down
Right?
again.
God.
We got an eyeful last week. We didn't need.
Come on.
Yeah, make sure those pants don't
Oh, I
fall
thought
down.
I thought he just ripped ass. Okay, authentico.
Oh, here we go. It's a full moon tonight.
God.
Oh
Look,
no.
they're falling
Sick.
down.
Watching.
Oh my
my
God.
Oh no.
Where do
Sick.
those shorts come from?
Oh,
Did you
God,
like
no.
service the
Six.
He's not gonna
Miami
pull them up.
Dolphins,
Don't
bro?
let his ass hang out on
Right?
camera live. Good lord.
Technically, I like that shade, just not on his ass.
Just pull your pants up, you
Unfortunate.
degenerate. Fuck.
Get a belt.
Yeah, Dermy, there's these things called belts.
You know, you for squats, you could, instead of having your hands held out, you could hold them on your hips. And then keep your fucking pants up.
Can't do that.
$100 to make
Well,
them stop
probably
doing
'cause you're
squats.
I think you should get like Dickies with a nice looking belt. You know, let's not do
What
this
is it, the
gym
20s?
shorts.
What are we doing,
Yeah,
20s
bro,
wearing
I love
Dickies?
Dickies.
I love Doc loves Dickies.
I do. They're great.
43 minutes. Somebody sent. We got to keep track of these things.
Dickies are
43
great.
minutes. Shock
You know, it'd be a lot more fun is get a treadmill, one of those like cheap ass treadmills, and stick it behind him. And then every time somebody super chats, he's got to take it up one speed. So he
Oh,
starts the
God damn,
stream
no.
walking, and then by the end of this,
He'll like collapse and go flying into his plushies and his Gundams.
hey,
It'll
if
be
that's how you
everywhere.
want to make money, right?
And then he'll
That's
start
true.
reading again because he
Honestly.
lost pieces.
He'd collapse
Yeah,
and
he
break,
lost
break- He'd collapse and break the treadmill.
Like from The Sims, when they just fall face plant on the treadmill.
Did you do all
I might do
25?
that.
I was
I did do all 25. I was counting. Yeah,
No,
because
that
you
was-
kept
I wasn't
stopped at
counting.
6.
It was his ass in the thong.
because you weren't doing them properly. Really?
Yeah.
I'm trying to help you, motherfucker.
Dude,
Are you?
I'm on those like AI sites where you can like tell them to make you AI art, and I put soda with pickles in it, and it says this is not safe for work content. We need you to sign up and
Yes, it's
take it
nasty.
out.
I
It's
agree.
nasty.
It's delicious.
Your-
I don't
this is
understand how
the
you
taste
can
buds are
defend.
deadened. That's why
Jones
it's
Soda made a pickle soda, didn't they?
Oh, dude, did
Jones.
they?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think Jones made a pickle soda. Yeah.
I want that, dude. I want to be a rock star just so I can have my own pickle flavored soda that only sells in Japan. And then they send it all to me because no one bought it. Like, that's the dream.
Yeah.
How-
That was the
wait.
same thing the guy thought with the flaming hot Cheetos Mountain Dew. He's like,
Oh, God.
And then he had 7,000, 8,000 pallets of Mountain Dew flaming hot Cheetos delivered right to his front
My
door.
house is just like, like pallets with a mattress on top of it. Like,
Yeah.
that's just my bed.
What
Kinda
would
dope,
happen?
honestly. You'd be safe if a bomb went off.
That's
It's not getting through all that Mountain Dew.
What would happen? Can soda go bad?
Yeah.
Yes, everything can go bad.
Yeah.
Jeremy.
I don't think so.
I wonder what about pickled soda?
It'd be even more.
Everything can go.
No.
If it has an expiration date on it, it can go bad.
That's what the. Oh, okay.
Yeah, but you don't listen to all expiration dates. It depends.
They
on
have to legally say there's an expiration date,
Yes.
but like Pop Tarts and soda, I don't think they expire.
Bro, Twinkies?
I did
Yeah,
watch a video-
no, they go-
Oh,
A
Adam, get
McDonald's
over it.
McDouble?
I watched a video of a guy drink a 30-year-old Pepsi Crystal and then he vomited.
Oh, well, that's because it's
Can
crystal.
unopened
That's everybody
pickles go-
vomits when they drink Pepsi Crystal.
Unopened shelf-stable jar of pickles can last indefinitely if the seal is intact. So, if we have soda that is pickled, will that go bad?
It's not pickled
think
soda. It's
pickle
pickle
soda.
flavored soda.
Yeah.
Pickle soda.
Are we sure we can't pickle a soda? Have we tried?
Why don't you try and
You
let us
try
know?
and you
Fine.
let us know. Yeah.
Jeremy, you got any other topics?
Grandpa Joe's dill pickle
Don't
soda.
ask him to go into topics.
Jesus
The whole,
Christ,
no,
man.
the whole point of this is not to let him get to the topics. That's the whole point.
Okay,
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
right.
Where's the
Valid.
Oreo flavored Coca-Cola? I actually kind of want to try it.
So it's not
Yeah.
Coca-Cola, it's
That-
Coke Zero.
That interests me enough to oh, if it's Coke Zero, I'm not interested.
Nah,
Try
Sam.
it. Here.
Someone shared
Before
it.
we
in
get
the
into Disney is evil and Ubisoft, I do want to point this out.
Kratos,
because-
the water can go bad if you pee in it.
My daughter's sleeping, but if you want to talk about Ubisoft, I will lose my effing mind.
Oh, we're gonna talk about Ubisoft. Don't you worry, because Ubisoft.
I hate that company right now.
Oh, same.
They're,
same.
they're about to lose a lot of
No
money
one- no one
in the
likes
next
them.
next month.
Which is
between
such a
next month
shame,
and-
dude,
and
because
September.
they were a bastion for some of the greatest game franchises for like a long time. And then
Oh,
they
I
just-
know.
Ugh.
Well, before we get into the big stuff
Like your
on
ass.
Ubisoft, sorry, I had to get some water. I did see this. Apparently, this came out today. That Park Place, Star Wars Outlaws attempts to lure gamers
We
with
already knew
Lando
this.
Calrissian and Hondo
Onaka.
Onaka season pass mission. Unclear if characters are completely playable or
Like
paywalled.
paywalled. You
Shut
oh my
up.
god, you fucking idiot. Oh no, we already knew that half the Jabba thing was paywalled when they
We knew
announced
Jabba,
it, like,
but
right.
in the Lando one too.
Is
They
that a
announced it when they announced
Valiant Renegade ad on the side of this website?
$130
yeah, it's his,
It's his personal ad.
Oh
too,
my
because
god,
of
I'm
that
gonna
photo.
make fun of him. Hold on, where's my clip and snip? Where is that? Hold
This
on.
isn't the first
Nope.
time it's appeared on that Park Place.
Okay, don't
it's on
hold
almost
on. I have to
every
snip
single
and clip
that
this.
place.
It's on there every time I've got on.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I am gonna
Yeah, it's his site.
absolutely rip into him right now. That's hilarious.
He likes long walks on the beach.
Oh yeah,
Harry
that
Latt-
dude drinks pina coladas for sure.
But God damn it! Now I'm only thinking about Valiant Renegade and his like.
Jeremy, just keep your hands out of your pants and let's keep going.
No, I love Anyways, I do know Lando was in he's in the trailers, isn't he?
No, he's not in the well, no, they announced it like 5 months ago. Oh, you're gonna Lando Calrissian mission, and I made the joke that it may be this before they announced it. I said, I swear to God, they're gonna have her run into him Jabba's palace because it takes place between Empire and Jedi, everybody. And no, it's they're going to be in like some sort of sabacc tournament, and that pissed me off. That this is the first fucking game in 35 fucking years they finally put sabacc in a fucking game, and it's in this piece of shit.
I just sent a message to VR. I said, "Is that in partnership with Drakkar Noir?"
More than likely.
Why does he look like some fat toddler at like a dinner table?
Jesus Christ.
Not a mama.
Yeah, he's like
That's
asking for
that's
more
not even-
bananas.
That's not
I think
even
this is just
Java.
a
That's
random
some
hut.
other hut. Yeah, that's a random
They,
hut.
That's
they
still a
just screwed
soft-
up so bad. I mean, this is people have been clamoring for something to happen in this era, and I'm not just talking about like a video game. I mean, I'm talking about a lot. This is the War of the Bounty Hunters. This was a huge comic success. A lot of people want to be a part of this because everybody who loves that scene where, you know, we see no disintegrations, right? We wanted to be those bounty hunters. We want to be in the hunt for Han Solo, all these different things. And we finally get it. And it's this, like, it's utter trash. It's some chick with bangs. She got fucking bangs. Like, she's so excited to go take on the galaxy. Like, we don't want to, we don't want to fucking, oh my God, I have bangs. Like, no one cares.
As Samuel the Infamous pointed out, you don't want to play as young Freddie Mercury?
Dude, if they wanted this to be a banger, if they were intelligent, what they would have created is a Skyrim-esque or a Bethesda-esque style RPG where you could be whatever you wanted to be. You could be a bounty hunter. You could be whatever you want to be. Create your character and then make your own adventure in this universe. And instead, they shoehorn this fucking chick from Brooklyn in 2018, and they're like, "Oh yeah, she's gonna be awesome. She's got a fucking oxalotl."
That's what I'm saying. Like, all this game has to do is be better than Starfield. That's it. Like, the bar is pretty low.
Bar,
You
dude.
said chick from Brooklyn. That does look like Rosie Perez.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Rosie Perez had
so,
tits.
it's so shoehorned. It's so shitty. Like, it's just dumb.
But if you get the game, you can get Han Solo's outfit.
That's the other thing that pisses me off too. It's like, really,
Bully.
you go to any college campus in about October, every bitch is dressed like fucking Han Solo. They've got the high boots and the vest, and
Ariel, they're trying to make her look like I won't say the T word, Sigourney Weaver.
I'll say it. Fucking tranny Sigourney Weaver.
There it is.
She looks like
kind of
shock.
I could see it.
And
She
did you
looks like-
see the character model?
Yeah.
We've
Oh,
seen
you
what
mean the
she looks
actual
like.
actress?
Umberlin
Yes.
Gonzalez is
Voice actress.
actually an
Well,
attractive
dude,
woman.
no, her character model is just Han Solo from Battlefront 2. Like,
No.
it's
They're
weird,
talking
bro.
about the actress.
chick.
The actress, Chuck. Umberlin
the voice
Gonzalez.
actress.
She's actually an attractive woman.
She's
Oh
gorgeous,
yes,
dude.
they always are, dude. They always are.
Let me pull
It
that
takes
up real
skill
quick.
to draw them hideous by hand. Like,
Mhm.
you know what I mean?
And it's so funny how like it doesn't translate the other way too. So I thought it was so funny that in Jedi Fallen Order we had that badass Sith chick. What is she? The Ninth Sister or whatever her name was.
Night Sister. Yeah. She's Ninth Sister?
No, I just can't remember what her name is. She's
Riva?
No.
No.
This is I know what you're talking about.
from Fallen Order. Trilla.
Oh,
Trilla.
no.
Yeah, so they had Trilla for Fallen Order, and then they basically tried to like replicate that show when they did Obi-Wan Kenobi, and instead of having Trilla, they had Riva, and it was like such a downgrade, dude. It was such a downgrade. I just for the life of me, I don't understand it.
Yeah.
They brought back in the Fortress Inquisitorius, and they used fucking Riva.
It's all Disney fan
Here's the
fiction
funny.
anyway.
The woman that they picked is actually beautiful.
Yes,
it's
that's my
gorgeous.
whole
They
problem.
always are,
What the fuck?
dude.
If I were her, I'd be
Yeah.
pissed. I'm sure she got her paycheck, but what the fuck? God.
Mhm.
Yeah, she's got a
Well,
bigger butt chin than I do, and that freaking.
They usually don't like being associated with the characters they voice until they become activists, kind of like Abby from The Last of Us 2. She was kind of embarrassed about her role and how she looked too until she kind of, got
Can't
with the
imagine why.
program. It's not her fault, but then like the people that surround her be like, "Oh, well, the internet's just mean," and they get brainwashed.
No, we're reasonable. And here's the other thing.
Yeah.
What? So why is Disney Star Wars incapable of creating creatures. Have you noticed this? So it's
Yeah.
it's gone on for a very long time in Disney Star Wars. They don't actually make new creatures. They just make Earth creatures different sizes. In Obi-Wan Kenobi, they had a giant naked mole rat. Now they have a giant oxalotl that runs around on land. I'm trying to think of there's like 6 or 7 different places where it's just a normal Earth creature, just bigger or smaller, and speaks English.
Well,
Galactic Basic.
Wasn't it in fucking what's that? Boba Fett that they brought in the fucking creature from Mortal Kombat.
What?
Yeah, that forearm thing.
Oh, Goro.
Oh,
Yeah, a Goro looking creature. Unless is that actually from Star Wars?
No,
no, it's from Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, there was that. Adam, don't you remember it? It was a flashback scene where Boba is out with one of the fucking.
Oh, I remember
sand
what you're talking
people.
about. Yeah, and then he chokes it with the chain.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember what you're talking about. Yeah, it wasn't quite Goro.
That wasn't Goro. That wasn't Goro.
It looked like fucking Goro. It had 4.
You were
fucking
probably
arms.
drunk.
No, I wasn't even drinking back then.
I understand the reference, but that's probably bottom of the list. I'm talking about legitimately like Obi-Wan Kenobi. They have a giant naked mole rat as a person, driving a truck or like oxalotl.
But that's what they do in everything. They roll out all these bland, stupid, non-Star Wars aliens, and then suddenly, like with fucking Skeleton Crew trailer, look, it's all the aliens you recognize in the basically classroom.
Hey,
man,
man,
it's a baby Max Rebo.
Oh, God, listen, Order Orleans. First of all, Order Orleans can't fucking speak basic.
Yeah,
they can't. Their biology doesn't allow them to speak it through their sounds. I mean, all you got to do is go play fucking Star Wars: The Republic, and there are missions with them. They go like that's how they fucking sound. They can't speak basic. They can't even do their fucking homework. None of them can, and they all look the same. Every single show. Let's try out things that don't look like Star Wars all the time. All of it.
Yep.
Every damn show. It's all fan fictions. Who gives a fuck anyway?
How about the dick alien in Rise of Skywalker?
God damn it! Class.
Are you talking about the yellow one with the frillies on the top?
Yeah.
That just like, I know. Is it terrible? I know exactly what you're talking about. I'm like, yeah, the dick alien.
No.
Jeremy's like, yeah, I've got one taped in my bathroom.
Hey, shh.
Sorry.
We don't talk about what's in my bathroom and what's not in my bathroom, okay?
But
That's
the fact that
we
Xwing's
only
been
talk
in that
about what's on the
bathroom.
stairs.
Shit.
Speaking of
I walked
stairs,
into that one.
Dermy's
that.
squeaky hull stairs just
didn't
tipped
see that.
$3.33.
Brilliant.
And then we got a shock, don't you worry. But for Dermy's squeaky hull stairs, I thought tonight would be quiet. I was wrong. Your
Did you do
dad
the squats
walked-
already?
Not yet.
Okay. Sorry, I
thought
had
that-
Gal, he's coming to terms with that. There's more parent sex going on the stairs.
That poor router, man.
I thought tonight would be quiet. I was wrong. Your dad walked up and down me twice to make sure your show had started. Then he called your mom up to, and I quote,
Say it.
Say it.
Nandayon.
wreck your hen house worse than that twister what blew through the Johnston's farm yesterday.
Do you say what blew through?
You gotta understand. We learned a dirty little secret. Every time Derby streams, his parents have sex on the stairs outside his door.
No. Headcanon that I don't know how it became a thing.
Xwing's face.
58-43-ish.
What?
Timestamp. Your face when he said that.
I mean, good on him, man.
Somebody's got to keep track of these so I can make clips later. Somebody has to keep track of these. 'cause
I hope if
forget.
my kid's on YouTube, I'm gonna be right outside that door. Are you winning, son?
Dermy's dying a little bit inside every week, and we love it.
The worst part is, like, I have a bottle of whiskey right there,
Well,
I
don't
look
do
at
that
it.
to yourself, dummy.
and I just stare at it, and I'm thinking, Do I just break the sobriety now? Do I just break it and just start chugging?
Here's what's gonna happen the first Ballbusters in September. He's just gonna be going like this. He's gonna pour all over himself. Be like, yes, sweet liquor.
Oh my fucking god, no.
no.
Squeaky Hall Stairs for another $3.33. I don't know how you can't hear your mom right now.
Okay.
Pretty sure what your parents are doing on me right now is sex crime in 24 states. She just squealed. I don't want to say that. I don't want to say
Say
that.
it.
I don't want to say it. I'm not saying it. I'm not.
Say it.
Because the worst part is if I say this, somebody's gonna clip it out.
Oh no.
No.
Spin on what? Spin on what?
Gonna hop to it.
No.
Spin on it. Spin on it. What?
That?
Spin on something, daddy.
Spit on
What?
it, daddy. They're doing something. The nail.
You got the hack too on that thing, you know.
I wanna
Speed on that thing.
here before we get. I have 100 plus 25 each. Gal math.
You owe 20.
Another 20, but then another 20.
It makes it 45. You've done
What?
25.
I've done 20. No, how
With
much do I
100.
have right now? How many more do I have to do?
That was the first thing I fucking said. 20.
20
100.
is 20.
That's 20
5,
plus another
10,
20.
15,
25.
Actually, no. Hold on. 100 is 25.
No, 100 be 20. Wait, 5, 10.
Do you know a
5,
baby
10,
cobra
15,
kind of
20,
looks like a
25.
sardine?
100 is 25.
100 is 20 because it's
No,
$5
because it's
for
$20
membership.
for 5 squats. 100 is divided by 25 times. 5 times 5
Static
equals
is
25.
right.
Oh, I was dividing it by 5 for the memberships.
I'm
That's my
pretty
bad.
tired.
That's her excuse.
My head just.
It's not that difficult, people.
Shit. I hired her to do math
I'm
and she
Asian.
failed.
I'm not.
Neither am I.
Yeah, you got a little bit of brown stuff under your fingernail.
Yeah.
No, I really don't. But would you like to see again? Because this one could be for you.
Thank you.
That
Okay, so
door is
I
off
owe.
limits except for the
Fuck.
Lord.
So 25, 30, I owe 40 squats. But let me read Shock's Cocks. I'm like General Grievous with all these cocks. What? Jesus fuck, stop it! One of them does the same trick as Kylo's lightsaber.
Don't you
And it's
compare my
just
cocks
as
to him? How dare
useless.
you? Oh, that
Fun
was
party
wrong.
trick, though. Pause. Shut up, Adam. I disagree. Whatever you just said. Dermy, tell your mom to return some to me.
Agree.
I hate you.
Yeah.
Why do I do this show?
I don't know what's going on right
Because
now.
you
I'm
get
gonna be
money, you
completely
cheap
honest.
whore. Now do your squats.
You're a
faggot.
whore.
Yeah,
Let me
cheap
get one
whore.
more.
No idea what's going on.
I have $1.33. Please, God, save me. Oh, this is from Dermy's used mason jar.
Oh.
Please, God,
Claude-
save
Claude
me.
donated?
Dermy has me trapped in his desk drawer. I've seen him come home with a new pony. It's Applejack. I know what he's going to do. Save me, please.
Why
For
is
love
trapped
of
in your
God.
desk drawer so fucking funny?
It's his version of Dave Filoni's dog, I guess. I don't know.
Then, of course, Dom H gifted 5 Dermy Wormy memberships. So thank you.
You gotta
And
understand,
last-
everything that lives in Dermy's room, it's all alive, and he knows they're all alive, so he tortures each and every one of them.
And last but not least, $100 from Duke Devil 95.
Level 50.
Yeah. Only dropping the 100 because I'm banking some money for some photos with celebs at Tampa Comic Con next week. Thanking Hayden and Charlie Cox. Also, as last week, you can swap squats for another shock. Let me get her ready.
Just
I'll do two. I'll do
Did you
two
get
shots.
the
Just don't come in your pants this time.
Dermy's used mason jar?
There's another one. I know.
Okay.
I was
Been on a
fine. I'll
string
hit
like
this.
this
I'll hit
so
this real
long.
quick.
You know,
Another Dermy's used mason jar for another $1.33 says, "Please God save me." Dermy has that's the same one. What?
That's why I
There's two of
asked
them.
you if you got it.
There was two of them. Or was there just one? Oh, was there just one? God damn it, Gal! Okay. I got.
Did I not ask him if he got it?
Okay, it's all set and ready.
You know he doesn't hear, right?
It's all set and ready. Beep it.
Stand up. Stand up.
Did it do anything?
No, I haven't even shocked yet.
Men should not wear that color.
Fuck you. 3, 2, 1.
Fuck!
I think that's his O face.
You're welcome.
I never wanted to know that. Thank you.
Okay, if I do it one more time, I don't have to do squats. So 3, 2, 1. Fuck me running. Shit.
That's what he said.
Remember, you do this to yourself.
Did I hit
I
you
know.
in the balls?
No, not that time. Oh, that got that on the nerve. That got that on the nerve. Ah. Fuck. Why do I do this to myself?
Because you're a whore.
Yeah,
I don't know, man.
Because
Yeah,
people
you're kind of
pay
a
you.
prostitute for.
Yeah. Okay. We have more Ubisoft to talk
My
about.
chat just sits there in silence while I rant on shit. Yours tortures you.
He tells them to.
Yeah.
That's the sad truth. That's the sad truth. I feel so sorry for Kaylee. I feel so shocked while doing squats. I could not do that.
Weak.
He was never cool.
Okay, but we have another story because this was funny. So, how many of you guys have been following the Assassin's Creed Shadows?
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
All of
Never,
us.
don't piss off the Japs, dude.
Don't.
We did that once.
Yeah, we dropped some bombs on
Well,
them. That
I
was a
mean,
bad idea.
It was a retaliation. They pissed us off first.
Well,
Was it
we
then?
pissed them off first, and then they attacked us because we pissed them off.
And was
then
it
we
that?
ended it.
Was it really? You trust what the government told you then?
Dude, you do. You
What?
ever trust the
Are you
government?
saying Pearl Harbor never happened? Is this a
Have
rabbit hole
you-
I haven't gone down?
Okay,
It's
Alex
a rabbit
Jones.
hole you haven't gone down.
My grandfather was there.
No, that's not what I'm talking about.
I've heard of this rabbit hole that we knew ahead of time. But okay, so here's something that I don't know how many people have actually saw this. Again, this is over on That Park Place. So shout out to them. Why am I trying to go over there using my Stream Deck? It's Stream Deck doesn't integrate
Because the
with Stream Deck.
shock in your brain
melts
too.
steel beams.
So okay, I'm gonna come on over here because I'm retarded, and yeah, I probably did shock something in my head. Wait, Pro, just remote Kratos.
Fucking killed me.
So, African Samurai author Thomas Lockley has actually. So Ubisoft has come out and denied that this guy worked at all with Ubisoft in developing Yasuke and helping push this, but he
Said it
actually
right.
has.
Congratulations.
Right.
Yeah, I've been saying Yasuke correctly ever since Gal sat me down, started beating me with a hose and saying that I'm
Still
a fucking
figure out
fag.
how to say Ubisoft though.
Ubisoft.
Yeah.
Ubi.
Am I saying
No, I hate Ubi. Ugh, Ubisoft.
Ubisoft?
That's like the actual.
I like Ubi.
The purple
Anyways,
stuff.
okay, so Thomas Lockley, he was already disproven by one Japanese site to have basically been making up his whole thing because he wrote this entire book.
Wait a minute.
Mhm.
Is this the guy that wrote the book that's in the
Yes.
history? Okay.
Yes, that supposedly gave them the history and the idea that yes, in fact, Yasuke was real. Well, it turns out.
Wait, is this also the guy that dude who was obsessed with you kept posting your comments saying this was his evidence?
I don't think.
Remember
so.
that one?
I do remember that one. I don't think it was this guy. It might have been. This might have been the evidence that he was giving.
Yeah.
African. This might have been the book.
This guy
this
kind
guy
of looks like Thomas Cruise if he had Down syndrome and got stung by some bees, doesn't he? Anybody else see that? Like
Oh,
Tom
yeah,
Cruise
yeah.
with bee stings and Down syndrome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably more
Tom-
gay.
Tom
Probably
Cruise's
openly
retarded
gay.
brother.
Well, he's
Yeah.
apparently
Well,
also
this
like
looks
a.
like if the gay actually caught up to Tom
I'm
Cruise,
Benji.
he always outruns it.
Well, that's true. He's apparently Japanese government has actually disproven his whole entire argument. Japanese government exposes another lie of Assassin's Creed Shadows collaborator Thomas Lockley. His entire argument was based on one single phrase, which when I scroll down here was Kuro. He was trying to argue that Kuro in a Japanese history or something like that was in reference to Yasuke because it meant black or something like that. When the Japanese government started looking at it, they were like, actually, we don't even think that it means black samurai. It actually might mean a particular samurai that lived in this different area, or it easily could also mean needed incense. Because it shows up in another text in which it means needed incense. So his entire argument, meaning that Koro was in reference to a black samurai who was Yasuke, is now completely bogus.
Isn't there a picture of Yasuke out there?
Yes, there is a picture of Yasuke, but in this instance, Koro was supposed to mean black samurai, and it looks like it didn't even mean black samurai. Because yes, Yasuke was a real person.
Yeah.
But he was the definition of a token. Like he was only kept around.
Right.
Yeah. He was only kept around because he was black. Because he was an oddity. That's
wow, he looks so different.
I know. Shocking. I love this story because now you have Japanese government disproving Ubisoft. And again, they tried to hide that this guy ever helped them out, but this podcast came out shortly before they're in the game launch or the game trailer. This entire podcast, which is hard to find now because they don't want you to know that this guy actually helped out on the game.
Well, I mean, let's be frank with everyone here. This was 100% just a move to satisfy some form of DEI.
Oh,
That's
really?
it.
Absolutely.
No, it's not like it's they only chose Yasuke because he's black, and it's not like they keep coming out here. And actually, this was another.
They were like, no, we really wanted to tell this story at this particular point in time, and the only person that made sense is him.
Yeah, and it's they keep doubling down on authentic as possible, even though it's come out that I've been putting this out in every single video. Architecture's off. It's not kanji, but it's similar to kanji, but there's like writings that aren't actually Japanese like writing of the time. It's actually Chinese writing. They have architecture off, weaponry's off. It actually looks like they're using Korean swords and not actual Japanese samurai swords. Armor's off. Everything's off. It's not just Yasuke. There's so much to this game that is off and out of place for the time, the location, everything. And yet they keep coming out and saying authentic as possible. And it's not.
I'll be interested to see if it really is authentic, because to make it authentic, if you walk down the street as Yasuke, all the little Japanese kids are going to be like, what the fuck is that thing?
Well,
you're going to be stared at constantly.
Did you not see the gameplay trailer that came out a month ago?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
he's been a little busy.
Do they do that?
That's right.
They play hip hop.
Like,
they play hip hop music when he fights.
Here, I need to get this for you. Oh my god, this was
no. What happened to my Assassin's Creed?
Oh, buddy, I feel
This ain't it.
feel ya. No, this is
It's
far
been
from
gone
it. Let
for a
me-
minute, man.
Yeah, it's been gone since they changed it to the new style. The
Looter RPG looter style.
yeah.
I didn't like it either.
It's not to say that they made a bad RPG with like Valhalla or whatever. If you like that game, whatever, that's fine. That doesn't make it Assassin's Creed.
Exactly. That's my thoughts exactly. Like, it's a good game. It's just they're not Assassin's Creed games anymore, dude.
Okay, I have this.
We left Arno. Ezio and Arno were like the last two. Edward Kenway. But
Edward
Oh
Kenway.
heck
I
yeah.
like the kid way.
Well, that's because it had nothing to do with the Assassin's story. Like, it was just a story about Edward, and he was great.
Pirate game. Yeah, let's do it.
Let's screw the story. We kind of ruined the story, so let's just be pirates.
So this came out 2 months ago, actually, and this was extended gameplay. I'm gonna play a little bit of you before I get to the really good part. But this is him walking in the street. That's samurai.
I know they're all
the
bowing
Asians
to
bowing
him.
before the black man. Oh,
In fear.
In
fucking fear, dude.
Oh,
yeah.
You ready?
My
You ready for
ass.
the good
I
part?
know.
Just
You're
wait.
gonna love this. You're
Hold
gonna
on to
love
your
this.
buckets.
Keep walking.
Just a black man beating the shit out of Asians.
Well, that's not relevant, is it? Hey, check it out, guys. San Francisco.
Oh God.
But
Here, I'll even jump forward because this is where it's the most.
I was like, I don't know if it's this fight that has the music.
Greed cannot rule this village. Not while I have
Oh, here it
my
is.
lungs and a blade
Yeah.
in my hand.
Listen to the music.
Real Japanese, right?
That's authentic.
Authentic for feudal Japan.
Wash away his failure with your blood.
You will have to
Oh, and even better, Xwing, it doesn't do that music when you play as the female.
Her gameplay does look kind of fun, even though it's all like janky and laggy and shit. Should have been cool if it was about her.
For the people.
The people.
Justice.
Look at this Xwing's face.
I hate to say this. Abstergo won.
Oh yeah, bro, they did. Like, that's why like Black Flag actually, like, the story was shit because it openly says, yeah, the series is done, by the way. Like, it doesn't matter about ancestry. Anybody can just look into the past of any like historical figure. But the game was so fun, no one like noticed.
Isn't that weird how when you make content that people enjoy, they actually don't like give a fuck. They don't care.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, let's do it. Fuck it. Yeah, whatever.
I love video games with
Kenway is one of the
stories.
most beloved characters in Assassin's Creed history, and it's like it was the shittiest. It was one of the shittiest assassin stories out there.
Exactly.
He
Because
sees one early on and
characters-
kills it, and it's like, yeah, fuck it. He's an assassin, I guess.
Screw this guy. Yeah, because good gameplay and good characters excuse stories, especially for video games.
I used to love fucking Ubisoft games. They were some of my
too.
favorite fucking games.
Uh-oh. Got another stream elements.
Oh God, no, $1.69, not that
Well,
bad.
there's a
But I look at what they did to my baby, my Assassin's Creed, and I just start looking back because I hated
Far
Valhalla. I hated Valhalla. I was not a huge fan of Origins. Yeah, Origins, but I accepted it. But
a 3 killed the story though. Like,
Yeah,
3, like, really, like, I was like, what am I to look forward to? Ooh, pirates. Never mind. I want to play this.
I also, they fucked it with what was the one for the new gen console? Because they put out 2
Odyssey?
games. No,
Odyssey's
not
a
Odyssey.
long game,
no.
bro.
It was the Arno story. It was the French one.
Yeah, the French one.
Unity.
Unity.
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember
Unity. They
Unity.
really fucked up Unity. And then they put out,
I
but at the
fucking
same
love
time they
that
put
one.
out,
I fucking loved Unity. I thought it was so cool
It
because
was-
it was a for me. So I understand, you know, maybe people didn't like the story or whatever. Combat was a little different, but the movement system took a huge uptick,
It
and
did
the
look sick, yeah.
the people in the city was like, it was such a wild
So-
departure. You had hundreds of people in the street. That part was fucking super cool to me.
That is cool.
There were some cool parts, but the biggest problem was it was buggy to hell. And I played it years
Oh, it's
later.
buggy
and it was
as
still
fuck, dude.
bugged.
Yeah, it was buggy, but they were super ambitious, and they were trying to do something different. But that game still was in the vein of an Assassin's Creed. It
Mhm.
wasn't an RPG, you know, loot and shoot, run, you know.
I
think Origins was the first one where they did was it Valhalla or Origins was the first one that they changed it
Origins.
to like
Origins.
an RPG. It was Origins, yeah. I remember when I opened up that game and I'm like, dude, this is gonna be sick. Like Egypt, we're gonna be running off of statues and killing people from heights, and then I get into a fight and like health bars pop up, and all of a
Yeah.
sudden I'm like, it's like I'm playing a fucking Souls game or something. I'm like, what? What are we doing?
I was okay at first with Origins, and then I was like,
Until it became
this
the
just-
Aya story. Why don't you just make it Aya instead of, or what the fuck her name was?
Yeah.
Oh. It's just that game was story wise.
never-
That game was trash because it just. What the fuck was the main character? Well, I say main character lightly.
Uh,
the guy you played as. What the hell was his name again?
It's not Obik.
Something
but-
Zek.
Bayek.
Bayek.
Oh, yeah,
Bayek
Bayek, yeah.
just kind of reacted to everything. Aya made all the decisions. She's the one that founds the Brotherhood, and he's a chump. And even if you play one of the DLCs, he gets captured, and she has to come and save him in one of the DLCs. It was such dog shit.
I did not finish that game. I was so unimpressed with
You
it.
didn't miss
I
anything.
stopped.
You didn't miss anything.
I took
At
the
least-
exploration and went to like the pyramids and shit because it was so cool to see. Just to,
It
like,
was
fuck
fun to
around there,
travel. The
but
map
then I
was
just-
beautiful.
I just stopped.
At least Origins was a good story, and Cassandra was a good character. But
You mean
Odyssey?
Odyssey.
Yeah, I agree. I hate Alexios. He was such a boring voice
Well,
actor,
Cassie's
dude.
she's the canon main character.
As she should
So-
be. She's more interesting.
Yeah, Cassie.
I never played as her. I played as the dude.
I would say I don't like that they ended up giving you the ability to like as a
Well, that was the
constantly
DEI
went down
bullshit.
RPG, but it
That was
was
the
going
beginning
down
of
this
DEI
whole
bullshit.
RPG thing. Now you can decide whether you're a man or a woman. And it's like no, I'm supposed to pick a character here. You're supposed to already have the character picked out.
But that's
Giving you
fine
this
when it was
option
kind
kind
of
of
was
takes
kind of
away
a
from it.
Yeah, but it was like established in Black Flag that they're just making fun stories and there's no like ultra connecting stories. But the problem is when they do that and then they try to reconnect all the stories together, yeah, like it doesn't work.
It should have just stayed Desmond and his ancestors.
Oh yeah, dude, they were supposed to have a modern Assassin's Creed game.
Well,
like that's
the
not gonna
worst of it
happen.
is that
They were working with
they
that with
completed the Juno
Watch Dogs?
storyline in a comic between games.
Really?
Wait, what?
Yeah, I mean, the whole Juno, where after you complete 3, and then you go to Unity, and then you do a Syndicate, where it was actually cool in Syndicate when you're doing a side mission, you're going into the future.
Forgot
And
about
during
Syndicate.
during
I
World
did
War
as well.
One, Juno appears in the fucking sky and taunts your ass. And it's
In
like,
Syndicate?
oh shit. Yeah, in Syndicate. Yeah, it was in
I
a
don't
World
remember
War One
that.
side mission where you jumped forward to another ancestor of Evie.
Mm.
And Juno appears in the skyline when you complete it, and she's messing with you. She's taunting you.
Is that when
And
you go to
then-
France?
No,
Yeah.
that was Unity.
No.
This is England.
Oh,
But
okay,
no,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
but Syndicate
London.
in your time isn't that? Don't you go to France though? In
thought
Unity.
in
for a little
It's
bit?
in Unity.
That was
But no, in
okay.
Syndicate because you also jump through time periods. Don't you go
No,
to the Eiffel
you're
Tower
only in
during
London.
the?
You're only in London and Syndicate.
Oh, okay.
No,
You're
no.
London.
Jeremy's actually
Yes.
right. During that time when you jump forward into the future, you're at the Eiffel Tower. During
Yeah,
World
and like
War
the
One.
Yahtzees
Oh no,
are-
no.
not
That's
the
that,
Yahtzees, but the
no. That was World War. No, you're in England. You're not in the Eiffel Tower.
I think
There was a
Adam's
period-
right. I think that was Unity, and
I
it
think
was the
we're all right.
Yahtzees during
That was
World
Unity.
War II.
No,
when
that was
things were
not Unity.
Meshing.
That was not Unity.
Well, in
Someone
Syndicate,
yell
you're
it.
London. You never leave London and Syndicate because that's the whole point. It's the gang wars, and even I didn't do the Jack the Ripper DLC because I wasn't going to pay for that. But
I have
anyway,
it.
I
so
don't think I played
Juno is freaking messing with you in the skyline there, and then when Syndicate ends, that's the last one before you get to Origins, and then I boot up Origins, and I learned that oh, they beat Juno in a comic that was released between games.
Mm.
And I was like, well, fuck you.
Oh, jeez, I didn't catch that. I just
Yes, in Syndicate, during one of your jump forwards, you are in World War II, Yahtzee, Germany, taking on, having to climb up the Eiffel Tower because that's your way out.
Oh, you're talking about during the merge thing. You're talking about during the merge.
Yeah.
I was talking. I'm talking about an actual side mission where you're an ancestor of.
Oh,
yeah, that was
Evie.
Unity. Yeah, yeah, it was,
Evie.
yeah.
It was Unity.
See, I mean,
I'm all lost now.
look, things got muddy. Let's be honest
got
here.
very muddy. I liked. I think the last really good one, because Unity was filled with bugs, but they also launched at the same time, and I always get it wrong. It's not Syndicate. It was Rogue.
Yeah.
Rogue. I thought Rogue was the last good.
Yeah, it's where he plays the Templar.
Yeah,
Unity
that was
was for the PS4 and Xbox One, and Rogue was for the
Rackham?
360 and PS.
Rackham?
Yeah, Rackham, because he was. I think he was Irish. He was either Irish or Scottish, and that was the last good one. It took place during the French and Indian War. It was the interconnection between Black Flag and Assassin's Creed 3 for the Hatham saga, so that you know what happened in between everything and where Hatham's son became a Templar.
Mm.
And also you saw the fall of the Assassin's Creed, of the Assassin's Order in America, because they were very high and mighty, and it actually does help out that whole story. It's just 3's still shit.
3 was awful.
Sad.
You could feel it was rushed. It felt so tacked on. Everything in it felt tacked on. It was so empty. And that was at the period of time where I was playing them all in a row, because this is when I came back from China and I just needed games to play. And I thought, wow, this series really piled up. I'll finally just buy them all used for like $5 each, and I'll go right through them. And one was just a chore because it's one. They didn't really know what they're doing yet. The Ezio trilogy was a fucking masterpiece.
Yeah,
and then I got the 3, and I'm like, what is this? Connor's a dumb piece of shit.
I got all those games for $5 at
So did I.
GameStop, all used.
Yep, me too.
Like a big bundle. Oh god.
Well, 4 was the first one I bought at full price. I'm like, screw this. I'm buying this for myself. I want my own copy.
Which one was 4?
Black Flag.
That was Black Flag. Okay.
Yeah.
I bought the collected, all of them, except for the newer ones.
Black Flag was so good. That was so
actually, no, that's a lie. I didn't buy
Fighting.
I didn't buy the collected edition for Odyssey, but I bought it for
I think it highlighted what was really, really important to Assassin's Creed. What was the most important thing about Assassin's Creed was creating an open world where you could run around and explore an adventure at a certain period in time. And to be perfectly honest, I mean, it didn't really matter what happened kind of in the interim. You were building your character, you were exploring the areas, you were getting to see all these awesome different landmarks. And one thing that they were doing is, as they built it, they added more and more different game mechanics. I mean, obviously I thought the ship was like fucking awesome. Being able to board other ships was absolutely awesome. I wish they would have never gotten rid of that kind of stuff. And then they maintained all of the stuff that we loved from Assassin's Creed with the movement and the fighting styles. They got rid of possibly my favorite thing in the world, which was the counter infinite kill. If you remember, if one guy attacked you, you could counter kill him and then just Sonic the Hedgehog around every fucking enemy, kill every single one of them. I would do that shit for like half an hour. Just like a fucking Marvel superhero just killing people. I loved it.
That was always perfect. One of my favorite things was actually in the first game, which was my favorite weapon was throwing knives, because if you max out your throwing knives, you have instant kill weapons right there, because every throwing knife was an instant kill.
Yeah. It
was so amazing. But real quick, Alf, you got a dip?
Yeah, unfortunately, I got to get up early. I got an appointment I got to get to. But Xwing, is good seeing you again.
Hey, it's good to see you, buddy.
Yeah. Go check out my channel.
Get 6 days. I'll play with you.
I want to get that.
Yeah.
Go check out my channel. I'm up to 550 subs. A little over 1,000 viewing hours from being able to monetize. So
Nice.
Get me there. But tomorrow I'm going to be playing Fallout London and probably Breath Edge. Breath Edge is like a space version of Subnautica. It's pretty cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and it's got a sense of humor. So it's they even here at the end of the game they make an homage to Subnautica in it. So, and then Sunday, me, GHAL, Tommy, and Smooth the DJ are going to be playing some more Lethal Company. We had a blast playing that last Sunday.
That game is so much fun.
And I've never played it.
Adam,
I use a controller and had no idea what the buttons were.
Oh, it's fun.
Xwing, you got to go see my highlight reel from that stream. It's hilarious.
That's so funny. I always the only thing I do is I buy a boombox and I run around the map with a boombox. I'm like the beacon.
You're the bait.
Yeah.
All right. I gotta go. See you.
See ya, Alf.
Later, Alf.
I wanna get this real quick. Black Flag is great, but it's not a good Assassin's Creed game. And his reasoning was, you were not an assassin. I actually think that's what made it really good. What
made it good.
He wasn't an assassin, and he was just doing this to do it. He was on this quest for money, and then by the end, he actually takes up his mantle of being an assassin.
Yeah, I kind of like that as well. And the cool thing is like the mechanics were still there, even though they weren't as refined or whatever as an assassin might be. It was still really cool, man. And like to add in fun shit like you can go chase a piece of paper around the city and get a new shanty for your crew to sing. I love that, dude.
Oh, that was fun.
I loved it.
And that should have been what the charm of Valhalla, for instance, because you weren't an assassin in Valhalla. You had the assassins come up to you and just say, here's a thing, go do your thing. And you're doing stuff for the assassins, but you're not. You're also doing stuff for they made it so weird. So you should have actually been like building up to become an assassin, but you never do. You're just a Viking the entire time.
Straight
You're
up
a Viking trans story, according to people I talk to.
But like running your boat up at the base of a monastery and jumping off with two gigantic hammers in your hand, like that's not an assassin. You know what I mean? Like that's a major departure from being an assassin.
Listen, bottom line here, Ubisoft's about to go bankrupt because Outlaws comes out in a week and a half. That game's not going to make
$120.
That game's not going to make. That game's not going to sell. It's not going to sell. No one wants it.
No.
And then next month or end of the month, sorry, when Shadows comes out too at the same time, roughly. I mean, normies might be tricked by this, but the gaming community has gone double barrel.
Yeah,
it's crazy. They're not promoting X Defiant, dude. Like
I've been all over the place on what's going to happen with Shadows. Because I thought it was going to probably eke out a profit, but then it dawned on me. Mirage happened.
Mm-hmm.
How many people remember Assassin's Creed Mirage?
I made a video on it, and I said it got too much hate. Hate to be the odd man out here, but
I still want to try it because when I hear back to traditional Assassin's Creed, that does excite me a bit.
It is.
I've never met anyone that likes it.
Jet said it was god awful. The controls are terrible.
It is,
and I'm not going to buy it full price.
It's the
or even
Flash version of Assassin's Creed. You remember how Flash games used to be on the internet? It's the Flash version of Assassin's Creed, but at least it fucking tried. You know what I mean? It's a little bit like
I like the setting. I think the map looks cool.
It's a little bit like driving down 4th Street and you see it like there's clearly a dude, but it's got tits and it's in a miniskirt. You're like, it's trying to be a girl.
A mouth is a mouth. Are we running the mouth as a mouth defense here?
That's basically what it was. Yeah. So what I will give in defense for Mirage is that it seemed like a passion project to try to get us back to where we should be in Assassin's Creed. And what really sucks about the whole thing is that the combat's atrocious. Targeting is atrocious. Everything, like all of like the mechanics of it, other than the movement, are pretty much atrocious. But you could tell that it was a plea. It was a cry from some devs to say, let's take it back in this direction. People are going to be so excited to see it. Like, give us this opportunity to make this game. We'll do it at a discounted price. And watch, when people go crazy about it, we'll come back to what Assassin's Creed means. And then it came out and everybody fucking panned it from top to bottom.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, what happens? The company goes, see, you idiots, they want these giant RPG games. They don't want your fucking
and now
stupid
Assassin's Creed's
games.
dead because
and
of
it's
that.
dead now. Yeah.
Wasn't
So
it
that was it was a heartbreaking thing for me.
But wasn't it essentially Miles Morales game where essentially it was a DLC. They tried to turn it into a full game. Wasn't that another situation like that with this?
Yeah.
Mirage?
I don't know. I don't know.
It was, but if it's good,
I don't
it's
know.
good.
I don't know
I still
what
haven't
it
played
would have
it.
been a DLC for, because the mechanics for it are such a departure from what they'd been making and such a harken back to what they had been doing. I don't know what it could have been.
It was the
DLC.
villain from Valhalla. I was told that
It was
your
the
main character.
yeah. That's the weirdest. Well, villain air quotes because
isn't that
whatever.
at the end he wins. Huh? No, that's
It
not
was
Bayek,
whoever
that's somebody
was
else.
Loki. I've had this
It was their
explained.
Loki.
No, the Muslim guy's name. I don't remember what his name is.
I don't remember. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I think he's before Altair.
Sadif or Salif or whatever. I can't remember what his name is.
Yeah, because I think you're going through his story before his son dies. I don't.
Yeah.
It's so fucking weird. And also, the villain wins in the end. In the end of Valhalla, the villain wins because he's locked up. Then he tricks the female character who's supposed to be like the modern day character to go down there, free him, take his place.
The Valhalla tie-in, it fucked everything up so bad. Where now all of a sudden Loki is somebody that's been in a part of things, and now this guy that's a Muslim that was part of the original Assassin's Order is now also actually Loki from way back. And now that you have to fight a giant wolf because it was his son. Like, let's fucking decomplicate things a lot. You guys are fucking way up here. Let's take it down to there was a guy that existed in 1127. And this is his story. And then after that, you could do a guy that was there in 1178 if you want to.
I don't
I'd still play
mind
it.
the whole like first people story and all that stuff. They just went way too far with it though. I don't know what the fuck's going on anymore. And then honestly, they go like, oh yeah, all the mythical creatures that you've ever seen, yeah, they're actually real, but they were made by the first people to help.
Well, they were corrupted by pieces of Eden.
I don't.
Generally.
I know, but it got to the point where I thought fucking Master Chief was gonna bust through the window and be like, "We have to get rid of the Forerunners." Like,
the final DLC for Valhalla was just playing through, like, going through hell in the vault, like the Asgardian stuff, and battling a bunch of creatures from hell. And I'm like, this isn't Assassin's Creed anymore.
That's God of
This is
War.
like Doom. This would be an awesome game. This sounds like an awesome game. It's not Assassin's Creed.
Do
Why
you
the
remember?
fuck are we putting this in Assassin's Creed?
Do you remember the crossover DLC that they had with Final Fantasy 15?
no,
I try to
Origins.
forget
wasn't even
all
aware
things
that
Final Fantasy
existed.
15. Okay.
What is this?
Basically, you see the villain from Final Fantasy 15, and then he leaves you Noctis's sword and some.
Oh no,
shield.
that's in Origins. That's in Origins. He's
That's
talking
what I
about
said. I said
Origins.
Origins.
you know what? I
Your
did.
mic
That's right at
sucks.
the
We didn't
end,
hear
right?
you. It was an event. I remember when I found that he appeared and he drops the sword and the shield, and it's like, okay, it's like, yeah.
It was down in like a bunker, like
It was in
the
pyramid
Forerunner
bunker.
civilization. Yeah,
Yeah, you're mucking around down there. I remember stumbling upon. I was like, oh, that's the asshole from 15. Fuck 15. Oh, Noctis' sword and a shield. Great, thanks.
I just want to get back to really well created historical areas, really well created historical worlds that we can adventure and live in while exploring another story.
Playing through like a historical event in which the assassins and the Templars are going back and forth. And I always thought a good time period for this would actually be the American Civil War. Have a way to have like the Templars on one side and the assassins on the other side, and brother
Wasn't that
versus
3?
brother. No, that was 3 was the Revolutionary War.
Oh, the Civil War. Yeah, I apologize. Yeah.
You could find a way to play as a Templar or play as an assassin. Like you actually have to pick a side.
Like
that would be
a Fable style adventure where you can pick one or the other. Yeah.
Fable-ish, but the whole idea is you're one or the other, and you're fighting for either the South or the. Obviously, the Templar is the South, and they end up losing. But you have this whole thing, and you could figure out how John Wilkes Booth be a Templar, goes in and or maybe
you'd
even
have to
an
make 2
assassin
games at that point, and Ubisoft can't make one.
That's true.
So
that's very true, and that's sad. There's something to. There's so much rich history that we could dive into, and they just don't. They have to do their bullshit.
I mean, that's the same thing with anything now. Like, there's so much rich history. There are so many stories. It's so funny when I think about like what's going on with pop culture, and it's like everybody says all of the stories have been told. And it's so wrong in so many different ways. It's so wrong. There are millions of stories that haven't been told yet. Millions upon millions upon millions of different stories that haven't been told yet. But they refuse to look back because the back is problematic. And so they don't want to tell
Bro,
those
an
stories.
Africa one would be so good.
Dude,
if
can you
like the
imagine?
African tribes were the Assassin's Order and the Dutch were the Templars, and you would have to like sneak in their boats and like take them out. and
Imagine being
shit.
like a
And
Maasai
that's how
warrior or
the
something.
Southern
Oh,
tribes were
dude.
like
A Zulu
holding off
warrior.
the Dutch because they were assassins. That like it's all there for you, man. It
Yeah,
would've
you
been
want to
so
make a you
cool.
want to make your happy DEI story? Take down the slave trade in Africa
Dude,
That actually
as a
yeah.
Maasai warrior. Like
The black
fucking
people can't kill
dope.
black people. That's a no-no.
Well, the game Abu whatever, I can't remember what it was. It was a recent like fucking platforming game that came out, and it was partially developed by fucking Sweet Baby Inc., and that's one of the reasons it's failed. And on top of that, it didn't really have that good of reviews. Everybody that played it said it's okay, go play it. It's just okay though. And they were trying to profit off of a black story, even though you didn't really know anything. But it's an African story. It's an indie game. It's an African story, and it failed. And it's like, well, no, this game could have done good if you marketed it well and told people what it was actually about, and not just black story in Africa.
Yeah.
Let's do something here because there's rich stories and history through Africa. Let's do it.
That's what I want to see. Like, I want to see some dope African stories. I mean, look, the Lion King, I don't know exactly where it came from, but I would imagine, you know, something like that. But, you know, take a story from, look, Africa's been around a lot longer than America's been around, right?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, like, there's a lot of culture that reaches back very, very, very.
They have their
very
own
deep.
mythologies too, dude. Like
That's
you
what
can
I'm
make an
saying,
African god of war.
So
dive into that like let's do some of that. Let's tell some of those stories. I'm waiting for that.
There's a kids cartoon on Netflix, and I don't remember
Don't make
what
the
it's
Little
called.
Mermaid fucking black. Like,
But it's about
tell us an African story.
There's a kids
Dig it.
cartoon on Netflix, and it's weird, like frogs and stuff, but it's the whole mythology and stuff is based off of Aboriginal mythology from Australia, and it was really unique and interesting on what they were doing, and it was a fun looking story that they were doing, but it was all like Australian lore, mythology from the Aboriginals, and it's like, let's dive into that.
Well, dude, look at
That's
Moana.
something I've never heard of. Yeah,
That's like a
Moana.
a Maori mythology, right? And that was wildly popular. Popular.
The only time-
Moana was huge. There's another one coming out.
Well, Disney's successful when they don't force representation, right? My favorite part about the movie CoCo was the lack of diversity. It was like a Mexican story about Mexico.
It was a Mexican
for
story.
Mexicans, and it was beautiful.
And I
And
still,
they focused
I
on the
still love
story.
that
It
one.
was good.
Yeah,
it was amazing.
I'm gonna admit this right here, and if you clip this, I'll fucking kill you. I got teary eyed at the end of CoCo.
Dude, who didn't? You're not a man if you didn't.
Dude, when they were singing "Remember Me," I'm like,
it's great.
Such a
Didn't
if you
teary-eyed.
remembered.
God, that's
See, I'm
Why
lucky.
can't we
I'm
do
allowed
good
to cry at
stories?
these things, and it's
True.
not gay.
You have pussy. It's fine.
yeah.
Well, speaking of things that have changed over time,
I thought you were going to
Um,
say, speaking of things with pussies.
well, you know, maybe not.
Carry on that conversation.
So, if you know the answer to this one, don't say it. But
What
who do
the
you think
fuck is this thing?
Oh, I know who that is. That's so
All right,
frustrating.
so let's play the game though. Who doesn't know who this is? I mean, this is
Madonna?
somebody that was famous. That
Yeah.
is famous.
She is
Um,
all that and more.
No idea.
Is this I know we had a discussion.
I had the
in
answer.
Ballbuster.
It's-
We had
I'll show
the
the answer.
discussion
This
on
is
this
not Amanda
stuff.
Bynes.
Is this Amanda
Oh,
Bynes?
it is Amanda Bynes.
That
Oh
was
my God.
Amanda Bynes.
That is
What
Amanda
the
Bynes.
fuck? Like, I picked
Talk
up on
about a
that. She's
fall
all
from
that
grace.
and more.
I
That
blame Dan Schneider.
Used to be that.
She was hot, dude.
Yeah. Hey kids.
She wasn't like your Hollywood traditional hot. She was like a small town hot, but they dolled her up really well. But dude, that what she became is. It
It's
reminds
real.
me of
Hollywood.
Enemy of Mine. Did anybody see that movie, Enemy of Mine?
I know Enemy Mine.
Enemy Mine, sorry, Enemy Mine, where he lands on the planet and there's like that creature that feeds him the orbs. That's that.
Oh no. Enemy Mine is Dennis Quaid and Lou Gossett Jr.
Are you talking about Behind Enemy Lines?
No, that's fucking Owen Wilson.
Am I thinking of the right thing? The Alien, your sci-fi movie behind your human with an alien. Alien's pregnant, has to raid the
Yeah,
alien baby and all
Enemy
that.
Mine. Yes.
Yeah, but there's no feeding of the orbs. What are you talking about? Enemy
No,
Mine
there
where
is.
It's
In Enemy
learning
Mine,
to. It's
he
learning
gives
to
him like a
coexist.
green orb and like feeds him a green orb, and it looks like the one from The Rock.
Oh, all right. You're talking about early in the movie when the after he's breaking free after
Gives
he's been
him
captured,
food.
Gives him food. Oh, well, I don't know. Okay, you're talking food. Yeah,
Look,
okay. it was
All
like
I'm
the
saying is
drugs.
that's Enemy Mine. That's the thing. That's the
Never
thing
heard
from
of it.
Enemy Mine.
They self-reproduced. They were asexual.
I'm pretty sure that thing's asexual.
That thing does not look like a chick. That thing looks.
Is this like immediately after Botox or something?
No, there's actually an evolution over many years where she ends up like this. This is current day. This is like immediate, like this week.
No way.
It's like I think it was like had to be a combination of both, the woke mind virus and also the shit that she had to probably deal with Dan Schneider.
The drugs and the
Lots of drugs.
Hollywood.
Lots of drugs.
Hollywood.
So
Hollywood child star. That's it.
Don't send your kids to Hollywood.
Yep.
Never
Look
send your
at
kids to
that, dude.
Dude.
It's
10
legitimately
years
not the
ago.
same. That's not
This
the
is-
same person.
This is like 15 years ago. This is her. 15
I
years
understand that it's the same. That's not the same person.
Right.
That's what that shit does to you.
Yeah. No. Yeah. So, life lesson, kids. Life lesson.
So the crazy part you have to think about
Don't do
is
Hollywood.
what was her friend group like to let her
Mm.
do something like that? That's the scary part,
Moochers.
You're the product of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Like, who the fuck are those people? I want to see those 5 people.
Nuts.
Oh my god. First off,
There you go.
we got this, but let me hit some of these. Kratos of Kratos, Dermy isn't a prostitute, he's our prostitute. Wait.
What?
Oh,
Dance
isn't just a
monkey.
prostitute. I read that wrong. Yeah, dance monkey dance.
And
Mozamboni,
Shock.
Xwing is the best of us. Shock is the rest of us. That's true.
Very true.
Don't
You're
put
all
Dermy's weight on
degenerates.
Shock.
We're all degenerates.
Fuck you. Dermy's squeaky hull stairs.
Like you started out so energetic and then you
Is that your
realized
dad?
It's his dad on the
They
stairs.
aren't calming
his
down.
mom.
You might need to use your shock collar. Oh no. I don't know why they are 69ing on these Ricky.
That's why it's $1.69.
Your dad mumbled out a hun. I don't want to read this. I don't.
It's the
I-
rules. Them's the rules. Unless it's a terms of service breaker, them's the rules.
Hun, you taste sweatier than the apple pie you made last week. Your mom also has no gag reflex, I learned.
Man, this is getting dark. Derby's considering things that no son should consider at this point.
No, I'm. Got a bottle of Crown.
No.
No,
No.
no, no,
No, you
no,
can't allowed to.
You're right.
no,
You're right.
You're allowed to.
I got Southern Comfort. How about that?
no.
Ew.
Yeah. That's how bad this is. Sleazy, member for 3 months. Cloud said he'd give Dermy a reach around.
What
I
the
heard it
fuck?
too.
Wow.
If you relapse on SoCo, I'm gonna reach to the screen and slap you. You like pick at least if you're gonna fuck up, do
Go
something
dump
good.
that shit out.
Man, I
Just
still
dump
wish
it
I
out.
had my daddy's liquor cabinet, man.
Mo Zamboni,
mom's.
hashtag humble brag. I'm friends with a VA from CoCo.
Voice actor.
Ooh, voice actor.
SoCo is what your mom says when she's like, "I'm a whiskey drinker." You're like, "Oh, are you?" She's like, "Yeah, I love SoCo." I'm like, "Fucking apple juice with sugar in it." Ugh.
Then I'm getting set up for the last. Oh, fuck you.
25.
Yeah, Jeremy, I was
Not
gonna
the
say, I
last
don't know
one.
what the hell you're doing running a channel like this, but if you're getting $100 super chats, you're clearly doing something right. So good on
I'm a
you.
whore. That's what it is. Because Alex Ball with banger.
Okay, so
$100. Shout out to ABF, and then for another $20, shock and squats at the same time.
Sucks to be you, nerd.
He's gonna shock himself and pitch forward, hit his head on the cabinet, and then we have to end the stream because he's dead.
How about this? How about if I shock then squat?
No, he said at the same time. You do it at the same time.
See,
Well,
that's
it's
why we
only
need the
one
remote
shot.
control for the whole thing.
Yeah, because I have the control.
We're gonna witness Jeremy shit himself.
Yeah. You can press a button at the same time.
I don't.
Jeremy,
think that's a
aim for
smart
where there's
idea.
no furniture where your head's gonna land.
Okay. Proof that
So you
it's
go
on.
30 now.
We're gonna get shock squats in a full moon.
Here. You know what? I'll do it.
No.
What's
Okay.
with the brown spot?
You see, I almost thought I pressed the shock button. That would have been
That would've
bad.
been funny as
That would've
shit.
been bad.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Just put it on your neck like a real man.
How about no?
False.
I've done it.
Did it? Oh, I did buzz. Okay. Oh, fuck!
Why you got a picture of a bunch of cocks on your wall?
Oh, bunch of cock. Oh, because my mom. I'm terrified of chickens. My mom gave me a picture of chickens for Christmas as a joke.
That's not a chicken, that's a cock.
Potato, tomato.
Yeah.
Misgendering.
That's
in
kind of
2024.
fucked, bro.
Wow.
Like having sex
Misgendering?
on your router is like less traumatic. No, like he got trapped in a chicken coop as a kid, and his mom thought it'd be funny to just give him chickens for Christmas. That's kind of funny.
9. How
There you
many
go,
of these
bitch.
do I owe?
30.
10, 11, 12,
You missed one.
13,
No, he got the 10.
14,
I know I'm being too nice.
15,
Pants are screaming right now.
Right?
We're all screaming.
17, 18,
Wow.
19, 20. Go fuck yourself.
Yoda's 30, didn't you?
Oh
He
my
does.
god.
He does 20 set,
Yeah.
20 reps.
Oh.
Jeremy, we can see your tidy whities.
They're not tight. No. They're
He
not
has to
whiteys.
check what kind of underwear he's wearing. Doesn't even remember.
It's
what
one
he's
of two
wearing.
types. Well, actually, 3 types.
No one wears both. You're either boxers or tidy whities.
I'm
Okay.
briefs.
Oh, okay. You're a centrist, I see.
Boxers, free flowing.
Boxers, that's
constriction.
right.
No
Boxers.
constriction.
I don't like it.
Boxers.
Healthier
yeah.
for the testicles.
Yep.
I have a pair of boxers. I'm not a fan of
Or
them.
you just do boxer briefs.
That's-
I'm a
that's
briefer.
usually what I do. Briefs are what I like.
I buy the
I'm not
briefer that
answering.
has the it's got an external wall and an internal wall. So when you pull them up, you can
That's how I
you
do
know,
it.
secure everything in the
Secure
Your pocket
Secure
underwear.
the jewels.
yeah.
Secure
I
the
like 'em.
jewels. I will get the 10 more here in a bit, okay?
All right, to make up for the Amanda Bynes thing, here's a palate cleanser.
That is.
I just
There we go.
Hello.
That's
Hello.
a palate cleanser.
Hello.
Local good Tifa cosplay. Nothing
She's a
wrong with
little
that.
too tiny, though.
I don't care.
Disagree.
I don't care. There's underboob.
I'm
That's
perfectly
good.
fine with this. Yeah.
Could
I
be
wasn't
slightly-
saying her boobs were
Could
tiny.
be slightly anorexic in that one, yeah.
That is.
I don't
thank you.
care.
I'm okay with this.
I will pick her up and do all sorts of heinous things with her.
Don't you want
God,
any
why'd you have to put it that way?
Gonna put her on a router.
Listen, I just looked at the private chat, and for some reason, I saw cum farts.
Not for some reason.
I'm
that's what's
so
said there.
confused.
That's what you saw.
Like I
Oh
said,
my
it's been a while
God.
since I've been on
Don't-
one of these streams.
Don't ruin this, Dermy. Don't ruin this. Just don't ruin this.
Here, I have something to ruin it because we do have to hit up Disney is Evil. I've not done a video on this mainly because my entire week has been shit with storms, sickness, and internet out for 24 hours. Oh, fuck you. Yeah, Disney wants a wrongful death lawsuit thrown out because the plaintiff had Disney Plus.
Not thrown out, arbitrated.
Or potato tomato. This is apparently like a month-old story. that
Well,
just
so
recently became
it
more
happened in like October last year or something like that, but all of the rigmarole of the system.
And it didn't be. I was listening to Legal Mindset the other day, and he's like, "Yeah, this is actually an older story, and it just became more popular once BBC finally picked it up." This is disgusting. How the hell do you think that this is an okay thing to try to do? Because you
Well, let
signed
the
up.
Chat know what happened.
Okay. So the story is this: a married couple went to Disney World.
No,
Disneyland,
Disney
one of the two.
Springs.
Disney Springs, and the wife was allergic to nuts and dairy. They go to a restaurant, and from my understanding, they were informed that the restaurant was okay for her allergies, which she is deathly allergic to nuts and dairy.
So they like pride themselves on it. They advertise themselves on being allergen friendly. And Disney on their website even markets it as such. They're like a tenant on the land for Disney.
Okay. So they go there under the impression that everything will be allergy friendly for her. It wasn't. She ate it and she died. The husband, because again, my Wi-Fi just started doing weird thing. The husband, because again, they were told that it was allergy friendly, it was good for them. They're advertising it all over the place. They tried to sue, and because he signed up for Disney Plus in 2019 for a free trial, Disney's trying to send the case to arbitration because you signed up for a free month of
Because
Disney
Plus. In the terms and conditions that he accepted, and also because he bought Epcot tickets, they're trying to say that means you accepted the terms, which supposedly that's what's in there, that you have to arbitrate out of court for this situation. But you can't, like, the bogus part of this is that's Disney Plus, a streaming service. Go fuck yourself. You don't just get to say end all be all because you accepted Disney here, that it applies to everything in life.
This is why I love it when like the Disney apologist absolutely white knight for this company. Like, this is a terrible company. They are horrible fucking people.
This is disgusting behavior. Like, fucking South Park had an episode all about the Sentai pad, in which terms of services can be mistreated and stuff, and it was supposed to be all over the place.
Oh my God, that
We're
was a
watching
beautiful
them
episode.
do it in real time.
Yep.
Try to use TOS to defend themselves from killing a woman. Now, it's probably not murder or anything like that. It's just wrongful death. It happens.
Well, you know what's funny though is like Disneyland's super bougie. Like they don't make any normal food anymore. Like everything's made with like, you know, vegan stuff. Like they don't, like, no restaurants in California use peanut oil, like, period. You know what I mean?
They don't actually do that. They list their shit as boozy as fuck on their restaurant menus, but they use the same shit as everybody else. I understand.
Well, why does
like,
everything
allergen-free
taste like
stuff,
shit
but
now? Everything tastes terrible now.
locally sourced from a farm producer in California. It was a Mexican dude on the side of the road. They're like, yeah, fuck it,
Yeah,
whatever.
it was. Thank you, Xwing. Side tangent. I have to do this. All you fucktards that keep going like, "Oh, we're artisanal. Oh, look at this.
It's artisanal."
Well, that's what happened with avocado oil, right? Where they investigated avocado oil and it was all literally just olive oil.
Yeah, hey, Chuck. The fucktards that go like, we want grass-fed beef and all this stuff and free range, and we want to make sure that our the bulls were jerked off every single day. That's all bullshit.
Yeah, the new
every
free
last
range
bit of it's
is
bullshit.
now, free,
It's always been
pasture.
bullshit.
Yeah.
I've been in the beef business for a while. There is a difference between grass fed and so there's two different ways you can. Well, there's 3 different ways you can raise cattle, right? One is straight up pasture. They walk around and they eat to feed the shit that's growing on the ground. That's a grass fed piece of beef. They can fuck with that a little bit and have something called a feedlot. Feedlot is where they bring a whole shitload of cows in. They stick them in one spot. They don't move. They don't do fuck all. And that increases the fat content in the beef. And then they give them hay. The third way is that you have a feedlot where you stick a shitload of cattle with troughs down the middle and you give them slop, grain, corn, and maybe a little bit of alfalfa. That's 98% of the beef that you're eating. Yeah. So if you see a grass-fed beef, USDA grass-fed beef, they're totally fucking with you.
Yeah.
They're feeding them slop 95% of the time, and then they'll throw fucking alfalfa down every once in a blue moon. And, that shit will get certified.
I do that. I do that in my I'm the guy that makes the slop, essentially. I'm the guy that makes the pellets and all that stuff.
Yeah.
The only like chain grocery store that I know that has actually 100% grass-fed beef is Sprouts.
Go to a butcher.
Yeah, go to a butcher, but Sprouts if you don't have a butcher nearby. If you do have Sprouts,
awesome, bro.
The other thing is go to an Amish man.
They run all their own
Get it
ranches.
from a farm. Because all these bougie places that are like, this chicken over here, it was named Diana, and it made sure that it was laid like 12 eggs a day and was always perfectly happy. That fucking chicken was in a goddamn like can area, shoved up with a bunch of other chickens, treated like shit. But they're gonna tell you that it was all this like very fine things to charge up the price.
Yeah, free range is another one that's really interesting with chicken. So, like, usually on them chicken farms, if it's not cage-free eggs, what they have is 10,000 rows of chickens in cages. Free range means they just got rid of the cages, and those chickens are shoulder to shoulder. 50,000 deep.
Well, in
inside
California,
of a barn.
now it's free pasture. That's like the new like $1.50 up mark is called free pasture.
Yeah,
I will say there is one thing that all this like free range, because free range animals do taste better. There's only one animal out there that actually does not like to be free range and does like cramped spaces. Pigs.
Yeah, I mean, you can pretty much do whatever the fuck you want with pigs. They've been eating. They were designed to eat slop. So the only one that does excel in a different environment are like boar and some of the pigs in Germany that eat all acorns up in the mountains and shit. Those are a little different.
But pigs, for example, in California, and I learned this because of California, they passed a bill in which pigs had to be in like these very large openings because they thought it was torture the ways they were being
They'll
kept.
go to the corner and they piss in the corner and they fucking roll around in their piss
Literally,
and mud.
They were the everyday California government was looking at it like, you're making them live in these tiny cramped boxes, and it's like, no, they actually like living in there.
Yeah.
Unless, if you've never worked on a pig farm in your life, you find out that no, they don't like the free open area. They like that cramped space. That's their home. They're happy there.
You ever tried to pull a pig out of a shithole? Guess what noise they make?
So on my grandpa's pig farm, I remember this day. Pigs won't give a shit what they do to even their own offspring. They'll freely eat those things. I watched a sow do something heinous to one of her piglets.
I'm not a huge fan of pigs, man. You can throw a human body in a pig pen, they'll fucking eat that thing down. The bones will be gone.
They're incredibly versatile. They taste amazing, but they're terrifying.
Yeah.
And they make some of the most gut-wrenching sounds.
P-Day has a point, though.
Dude,
people aren't much better.
Damn
it. Be real fair. There's a lot of people that line. New York's a good example. We all those people, they line up to live in a 12 by 12 foot like fucking apartment shoved in with like 50 different other people that smells like fucking sour milk.
Dude, let's be honest. Some people are eagles, some people are pigs, some people are rats, some people are cats. You can look at it. Like me personally, I'm not a bird of prey. I'm like a pigeon or like a country pigeon. I just want wide open spaces. I'll go fucking, I'll find my own shit. I'm happy, live my own life. Just don't fuck with me. That's it.
Yeah.
Other people are like completely comfortable being subway rats.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? They just, you know what? A hawk, maybe not a pigeon, a hawk, like a red tail hawk. Other people, they're completely comfortable being like subway rats. There's 10,000 of them crammed together in an underground space where you can't see the sun. They're completely happy. They don't give a shit. Just so long as they eat some food, they're happy. That's it.
And that food could be literally anything. And it's that lifestyle sounds disgusting. You know what? I can sympathize with Jay. I want to be a cow.
Dude, I want to be a cow too.
I'm a cow.
God damn it! You're not fucking.
I stand with Jay.
I hated
bro.
too,
Jay's
Adam, but I
right.
couldn't help myself.
I couldn't be a cow.
Well,
you have a.
I am not a cat.
well,
don't
hey, listen.
play, yeah.
I found Dermy. You're getting ready for Halloween. It looks like.
I'm not.
Oh,
my god.
I have a cow question for the panel. Oh my god.
Dermy's
saw
ready for
this
Halloween.
earlier.
I love that. That guy should
Nasty.
get gold.
Oh, nice. So I hadn't read the top. I was about to say I should try and do that for my work contest.
Paint your ass like a
Smart.
pumpkin and pull the panties to the side. I don't know if that'd go over well.
Yeah,
Oh no,
probably
shot
not.
Scott! No!
He's like, oh fuck this
Chucky!
shit, I'm out.
Yeah. Fuck this shit, I'm out. I want to know what his
Get your
cow
ass up.
question is for the panel. Oh, he's back. What's your cow question?
Such a woman.
Hit refresh. Sorry.
Oh.
Oh, okay. What kind of cow would you want to be? Would you rather be a Japanese Wagyu cow where you can't move but you eat good, or an American cow where you're free but you only eat corn?
If I had my pick, I'd probably like to be a longhorn somewhere somewhere up in Northern California. So not a Texas longhorn. I'd like to be a Texas longhorn up in Northern California. I wouldn't want to be a Hereforder, 'cause, they're not cool enough. I think a longhorn in Northern California. Yeah.
We had a Hereford bull on my dad's cattle ranch. We called him Buckshot. Why do you think why we called him Buckshot? He would corral those cows and they'd get the buckshot.
Poor
We have a bunch of ranches around here where free flowing cows are, but the problem is here in Kansas, depending on the weather, you can actually kill off a bunch of cows real fast.
That happened 3 years ago.
Yeah,
the fucking weather killed 2,500 cattle.
Yeah, and everybody was like, it was aliens or it was the government. It's like, no, this was actually just the weather.
They fucking boiled
I
to
remember
death.
that.
Yeah, because it was super dry and then super humid. That was a fucking awful summer as well. And then they're just dead, and like everybody's trying to think of a conspiracy. It's like, nah, this is just the fucking weather.
Imagine being the farmer being like, I'm not happy about this either, so like fuck off. Like I didn't want my cattle to die. I don't need more.
I would have been the
oversight.
busiest dude I've ever been in my entire
see
life, because I would have
You
been
see
cutting
it?
them cows up
I
quick.
see it.
Yeah, big old pube hair sitting in the top ramen.
Yummy. Oh jeez.
Also, they didn't cook their top ramen white. Why are all the tips white? Like, have the patience to cook your noodles, please.
Yeah.
That's probably their hair.
I say they had to pinch off the pube.
Oh, dude, Jeremy, I have to share this with you. Oh my blob.
I don't
think
wait. Your
I
pubes?
no, I put this in Bro Science Chant. I think this is wild. It's called there's a fad apparently out on the internet right now of being like disgusting, like making the most disgusting place you can imagine and living in it.
Please don't tell me you're sharing the Japanese girl.
Is y'all gonna say, is it the
Japanese girl cockroach one?
We got him with this last week. We got him
I
with this
almost
last week.
threw
He's
up.
gonna throw up
Okay.
and show it. He will throw up.
Okay.
We did this last week.
Yeah, that's
That
the,
was-
that's the one.
He actually cannot handle it. He cannot handle it.
It
Look
was
at him. Look at
nasty,
him.
bro.
He's about to cry.
Terrible, bro.
He's
It's
gonna cry.
disgusting.
What are we
That
talking
was-
about?
Oh, yeah,
you
you weren't here for that. Okay, so there's this
yeah.
little Japanese girl who lives in this. She's a hoarder of garbage, and it's everywhere. And she's like this giant mess, and there's bugs everywhere. And she's cooking, and the food is nasty, and the bugs are
bug
crawling
Dermy.
over it, and Dermy's crying the whole time.
Yeah, I don't.
almost
I
threw up.
wouldn't even know how to find that video again. I don't even know how to find it.
God, yeah, I don't have it on my bookmarks anymore.
I'm just
Oh,
gonna
yeah, you
search
can-
nasty Japanese girl and see what comes up.
Oh yeah, that's a. Please be in
Oh,
incognito.
I got porn. Never mind.
Yeah.
Shocked. Yeah, I don't even know how to find it. But
Dermy is
basically,
praying to
this.
God we don't find it right now.
I mean, you've
so
seen
happy
those
we can't
videos
find
of like people
Oh,
who do like
God.
cooking beef Wellington in my apartment, right? And it's the it's the oh, you didn't have to break.
Well,
I was gonna
Night,
come
Prof.
into my bed. Thank you, baby.
What the?
he's talking to his wife.
Yeah. There's the videos of like making beef Wellington in like my college dorm or whatever, and they like
Oh,
cook
yeah.
on the little like Insta plates or
Those are
whatever,
cool, yeah.
all those different kind of things. So it's that, except this Japanese woman is in an apartment that is infested with cockroaches. There's trash piled up 5 feet in every corner of the entire apartment. And as she's cooking, there's cockroaches like crawling on her. There's cockroaches all over the trash mounds all over. And she's just like making food in there. And what's crazy is the camera turns and you're like, oh, she's kind of like a cute Japanese girl. What the fuck is happening right now?
What made me almost lose like everything was the meat. That fucking meat, it looked so disgusting.
Who
it
put a
was
twerking
not
video of me on the internet?
I saw that. That was Release the McCracken.
Release the McCracken.
AI twerking.
Looking good.
That's not AI, that's real. What are you talking about?
I've got a twerking video on the internet. You don't have to use AI.
I mean, I have.
Are you wearing a cowboy hat?
No.
I can't play the music because it's
It
copyrighted.
kind of looks like I'm just shitting myself, to be perfect.
That does look bad.
You just ate at the Japanese woman's house.
AI is both good and evil all at the same time.
Mostly curse, sometimes blessing.
Yeah.
Mostly curse.
Yeah.
Chaotic neutral.
You know who I blame for all the disgusting people living?
I
blame
found
Asmongold.
it. I
No,
found it.
no, Cloud.
I'm still looking for it. I'm going through my history right now. I'm trying to
I
find
will
it.
not pull it up. I will not pull it up.
But GHAL will, or Static will.
I will leave.
Oh no.
I can't watch that video. That video is evil.
Oops, I posted it in the chat.
Night, Dom.
I know. No. Not
Hi,
Dom.
Hi, Dom.
I blame Asmongold. People are perfectly fine with the way Asmongold lives his life because he's a millionaire. Because it's perfectly fine that he's losing his hair. He looks greasy as fuck. Gal's watching the video. Why the fuck are you doing that to yourself? It's just, and he lives this life of slop, just perfectly fine with it. And everybody's like, "Oh, this is fine. Oh, this is fine." No, it's not fine.
No,
It's disgusting. I feel gross living in a.
I don't like having
Well,
dishes sit in my
listen.
sink overnight. You know what I
Listen,
mean? Like,
Jeremy has a hard
imagine.
enough time with his parents making the stairs all dirty every day. So it's bad enough.
Speaking of that,
Is that what
Jeremy
that
Squeaky
noise was?
Hall stairs. Your dad must for $1.99, and yes, it exists. Your dad must do a lot of cardio, motherfucker. Literally is still slamming. Your dad picked up your mom for something as well, right when you shocked yourself. I think they both finished, though. Another night of torture for me is over. I love you all, and I hate you all at the same time.
Who
And
cleans
this-
up the stairs?
I don't, Cloud. Why do you have to ask these questions? Why do you have to ask these questions? You dirty squatch fucker.
Because I love torturing
It's
you.
you so badly.
It's Dermy's week to vacuum the stairs.
Hey,
I
you
don't
better
like
be a
thinking
wet
about. You want to know why it bothers me? Because I was found in a Cabbage Patch by accident. My sister was delivered by stork, and my brother, well, he was just a mistake. That's why it bothers me. I don't like thinking.
Such a child.
I don't like thinking about that.
Your parents
bothers
having
me.
sex?
Yes.
Dad ejaculating into your mother to
Yeah, la 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 la.
I already said it, you dumbass.
At least you can assure you know that your dad doesn't pull out.
Oh my god, I hate you all. I hate you
Put
all.
his headphones
I hate
on
you all.
just as fuck's
I hate
sake.
you all. I hate you all.
Yeah, he's not very good at it.
I don't want to think about it.
Would you rather your mom swallowed?
No, shut up. I was discovered in a Cabbage Patch. My sister was delivered by stork.
He was
My
the
brother
Cabbage
was
Patch
in-
Kid who turned out to
Do
be
you
a
think your
brony.
dad's
Discovered
lack
by
of
wolves.
pullout game says more about him or your mom?
All. I hate you all. I hate you all.
Damn, that's vicious.
This is an interesting
I
question.
mean, that
like.
usually-
I don't get why people.
Shock's
wanna
playing the
know.
role of me right now. In this.
I bet your parents still have sex to date.
Shut up.
It's
That's what
nice
they're doing
having
right now.
divorced parents, actually. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't like thinking about this. Why are you putting the fuck you? It's so weird. This is so why do people care about how their parents like see that this is disgusting? Why do you ever want to think of this shit? I don't want to think of my parents ever having sex. I will be perfectly fine if they live a life
your
of
dad drink a
celibacy
lot
after
of
my
water to stay
goddamn
hydrated?
sister. I hate this. Like, why? Why?
What I just
I
asked
was-
your
I
dad
was
stays
the Cabbage
hydrated
Patch
during the
Kid.
day. Drinking water. You drink a lot of water.
Couch Patch Kid. I hate this. I hate this so fucking much. This is disgusting.
Your pain is our joy.
Oh God, this is I hate you. Kel, I see what you posted. You awful human being. You awful human being. I hate every. I'm reading this. I'm reading this just to get away
One
from
way to
this.
feed you, I guess.
The pig farm in Missouri. Oh shit, this is bad. We can confirm that pigs, similar to Dermy, prefer cramped spaces where they can roll around in mud made with their own piss. But be fair, the reason they were huddling in the corner was because they were hiding from Dermy's horny ass parents. Fuck you all. Fuck you all.
You know,
not-
Jeremy, what do
I'm
we
not
always tell
looking back.
Cloud? Gotta lean into it. Just like
Right?
your mom.
Nice, Adam. Well played, sir. I like it.
You know what? I owe
15.
15. I'm gonna
Work
do
it off.
15
Sweat it
spots.
off,
I'm
Daddy.
gonna
Come
do
on.
Yeah, just like your
work.
parents do every night on the
I'm
stairs.
taking these
Oh,
off
zing.
so that I can count my
Zing.
spots
Oh.
without actually
Oh, he's
listening
on
to
the
you
run,
freaks,
folks. He's on the
because you
run.
keep talking about my parents. I don't want to do this. I hate this. You're all awful human
See,
beings.
you get-
I
see,
I
you
wish
should
all
be
the worst
happy.
things in the world
Can't
to happen
hear
to
us
me.
anymore.
I wish
Jeremy.
Boogie comes over and has sex with you.
See, that
Man.
doesn't affect us, Dermy. I know
I
you
can't
can't
hear
hear
anything you
me,
guys are
but it
saying.
doesn't affect
Wow.
us
God.
like it affects you.
Just work off those tipples, all right?
At
Come on.
least,
Right.
What's up, Freddie?
at least Jeremy doesn't have to wonder which black guy fucked his mom.
Ballbusters, hour 3.
When I found that out, I understand why racism is a thing. I'm like, oh, my poor father.
I got the fix me up sauce for this.
Ooh, yummy.
I'm gonna need it if we're gonna go any further.
We're in the weeds now.
I'm scared to turn. I'm scared. I'm terrified to put my headphones back on because I know what you guys are doing. I know everything that you guys are doing.
Whoa, we haven't
You're
said
waiting.
anything.
My headphones.
We actually stopped. Look at him. He's so
I know.
he's a
I know what's
coward.
gonna
He thinks we're still talking about it.
He's a coward.
It's hilarious.
Baby
I don't-
Huey. Put your big boy pants on. Put the headphones on.
I don't.
The
I
fact
don't
that
want to
he's
do
bringing
this.
it up proves that he thinks about his parents
I don't
fucking.
want to do this.
Yeah, I mean, the chat. See, the chat is being worse than we are now.
Right.
I bet your mom squats more than you do.
Probably squirts more.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I just saw do it Xwing because somebody
Jeremy,
said that.
Towel or no towel?
I'm not answering.
I don't know. Maybe
I'm
maybe
just
his
saying
dad
random-
cleans it up.
I'm just saying random things now. I mean,
I don't-
I mean,
I'm
I
not
like a towel when I
answering
get
a
out of the
single
shower.
question.
What's wrong with that? I mean,
Right?
I'm not answering
Everybody likes
any
to dry
question
off.
from you.
Yeah.
I'm not answering a single question. I don't.
Well,
I don't
you
trust
can ignore the
anything.
chat because the chat want to talk to you about this.
You want to know what? You want to know what I'm going to do? You know what? Anybody that is talking about this, you know what?
Man,
You know what?
DJ, you're banned.
You know what? You know what? No. I have a better thing. I have a better thing.
Kill yourself?
I wonder if any of the VTubers are his mom.
Ooh.
Are you saying that one's your mom?
She's a furry. She's a furry for
sure.
Anything to get you guys to shut up.
He's retreating. He's retreating to his happy place.
Yes,
Furries.
honestly, right now
Furries.
I'm retreating to my
Furries and
VTubers.
bronies. Oh my!
I'm retreating to my VTubers. You know what?
My mother twitted my fucking tipple.
Dipples is funny.
So good.
And his name is John C.
What the fuck? Is that Xwing?
What?
Is that you?
What?
The John Cena?
No, somebody literally just made that noise. I do have one.
John
Oh. So it's so funny. It doesn't play in my headphones, and I put. Is it still playing?
No, it stopped.
I put my cell phone down on my soundboard, and it started playing. I'm so sorry.
All of a sudden, we get John Cena. It's like, I know Static has like a Elgato Stream Deck now. I didn't know it was him, but I wasn't seeing his thing do like the soundy thing.
No, it's not. I have a sound. Never use it, so apologies. Usually it's on 0, but I was doing a stream with Beardo the other day when he was playing Elden Ring, and I was just soundboarding the fuck out of him. It's on
Jeremy,
quiet now.
I got a question for you.
Answer.
For
Be
me?
very careful with him.
No, Jeremy.
Oh.
Be very careful.
No,
with
he
him.
wasn't talking to me.
Be very careful. I still have more clips.
And we have more jokes.
Do you wish,
So is your mom.
do you wish your dad was John Cena?
Oh.
So that way you don't have to see him fucking.
Give me your mailing address. I want to mail you a spoon so you can eat shit out of my fucking ass.
You're handling.
Xwing just looked up.
What?
I'm
It's that
I'm
point where the
retreating.
guest realizes, how the hell do I get out of here right now?
Right?
Well, here, I'll give you I'll give him an escape, okay? Because he's probably gonna block me, just like Keemstar did. I don't know how I got blocked by Keemstar. I don't know.
Isn't that guy? So I don't know who that is, but like I've heard a bunch of shit about this guy. The only one I heard about recently was the cockroach guy. You guys just said it's yeah. He was like, oh, I'm totally fine with cutting off kids' genitalia, and I was like, wow.
No, that was
never
Moist
even
Critical.
watched-
Moist
You're
Critical.
close. You're close. Moist. That
Oh.
was Moist Critical. They look almost the same, except Moist Critical is clean when Asmongold isn't.
Yeah.
There's a difference between the two.
There's a big difference between.
I gotta
them.
pull up.
Moist Critical is your like
Which one's the
stereotypical-
dirty one?
Asmongold is the
Asmongold.
dirty one.
You
Moist
know
Critical is
he
your
only
clean.
plays World of Warcraft, so that's how you know he's the dirty one.
Gold.
But Moist Critical is still greasy. He's just got a clean room.
Okay, so which one said they're cool with chopping off
Moist
kids?
Critical.
Moist Critical.
And the dirty one is Asmongold.
He also said people who are
Yeah.
anti-mask mandates have pedophile rapist vibes to them.
Wait,
Critical.
Moist said that?
Moist Critical
Moist-
said that.
Moist. Critical. critical.
He said that back in like 2021, and
He's
I
like
was
a
just
homeless
like,
DJ,
"Oh,
okay.
fuck your stuff." I was so
I
mad.
I have a serious question. How did these assholes become popular? I mean, I get assholes.
I don't
He-
know.
He played WoW,
Just rage
and he
baiting.
got in on that train. But Moist Critical, how does
Well,
a
no,
no
I like Moist Critical though. He's entertaining, but the thing is when he talks politics, everyone gets mad at him. It's like, dude, just stay in your goddamn lane. No one wants to hear your thoughts on politics.
You know,
we want to see you review video games.
I think Moist Critical just got popular. Well,
No,
Penguin
he
said
was the
Moist Critical.
360 no scope guy across the
Was
map.
he?
He used
Oh.
to do like tons of like CS:GO like trick shots and stuff. He just wasn't gay enough to join FaZe Clan.
FaZe can't.
You guys are talking fucking Chinese to me right now.
Yeah, even I don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
So basically, like, there was a bunch of cool people on the internet that made funny videos, and they were like, "Hey, let's unionize," and then it got gay.
No, that's where you lost me.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, no, FaZe Clan was it's union, but it was also like this whole thing of like corporatizing a bunch of independent content creators. Like it's worth a fuck ton of money, but most of the original FaZe Clan members are gone. I think FaZe Banks is the only one that's still there, and he might be a little based, but it's like the pre Mr. Beast that ultimately failed, and it was just for gamers. That's essentially what FaZe was.
Gotcha.
And now it's just
I think I had a job. I missed that.
Yeah, I had a job too. I learned about them much later in life.
Did you see that?
Scratching your with the.
I got bit by a fucking mosquito.
Oh no!
Oh god! Oh god! Bit on the back.
Yeah,
Dude,
and it's like
ugh.
it's 2 inches away from where my fucking hand can actually reach.
That's what said.
I heard about this week, and this isn't. I forgot to pull up the actual like data, but this is kind of sad. I do want to pull this up. Did you guys hear that? Essentially, Helldivers only has 10% of its original player base left.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I saw. Yeah, I saw.
Fuck around, find out.
It jumped from like 150K down to like 35K or something.
Well,
but the game director put out an apology 2 days ago, I think.
Yeah, Helldivers game director addresses players after massive
well, there you go.
backlash and protest to weapon nerfs and escalation of freedom update.
Yeah,
they're apologizing, but the thing is, like, the game just
They don't know
there's
how to
tons of
manage a
issues.
game, bro.
Listen.
They keep nerfing everything. The nerfs is the biggest part, dude.
it's PvE,
They nerf
not PvP. Stop
everything.
nerfing shit.
I mean, here's
I
the thing.
know.
I said this before the scandal happened, and I think we'd be here anyway. This game was only going to go so far before it reached a peak and then had a steep decline. It might not have been as steep decline as we have now, but it was always going to reach levels of valley that will never.
But it's not even about that though. Like they weren't even properly live servicing this live service game. Like they didn't add anything to it, and so the thing is they
that's
had
my point. They didn't know how to really make this game filled with variety. It was just keep killing shit. Keep killing
Well, I
shit.
don't know that
There's
they
our
expected
objective.
it to be this big of a success, but they should have had a roadmap for new enemy types, new sectors in the galaxy. We've opened up that fucking galaxy map how many times, and there's 75% of the map is completely untouched.
Yeah.
I understand that it's going to come at some point, but you have to they had to have had some shit in place. For if this thing blew up to give us new content. I have seen working models of giant fucking trucks where you've got everybody on machine guns and you're driving through, you know, like it's far past time for you to renovate the game completely.
The big no-no is nerfing things. You have to buff things and then to increase difficulty because that was their issue. They were worried about the difficulty. You add more monsters. You add more like robots. You make the game harder as you buff certain weapons. You don't just nerf everything and fuck
Don't turn my
everyone
machine gun into a fucking marshmallow thrower or
Dude,
my
yeah.
flamethrower. Like, dude, go away.
Well, that was the latest thing. So they buffed fire. They released a brand new pack filled with all sorts of different fire weapons, and then they nerfed fire.
Nerfed it all.
Yeah.
Well, then my favorite gun, I think it was the Devastator, which was the exploding machine gun. It was like one of the last.
Do you mean the Incinerate Breaker?
No, this was one of the last few guns that came out before like all the
Breaker
all the
is
shit
the
hit.
king, bro. I love.
No,
that
this was
Breaker's always been the king.
Breaker. The Breaker was king in the original, but this is one of the last like expansion guns that they brought out. It was a auto exploding gun filled, and those fucking bullets. They had shrapnel and everything. You had to be very careful because you could kill yourself or your teammate, but it was just
I
so
know what
fun.
you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They nerfed the shit out of it, not once, but twice. Actually, I think they did it 3 times. They shrank the ammo capacity, and it was still good. And then they shrank the explosion rate, and it was still like usable. And then they took away the shrapnel, and then it was like, it's not worth it anymore. There's no point in using this gun. It was great against machines. Up against bugs, it wasn't really that great. But now I have no reason to ever use this gun again. You destroyed it, and then all the shit hit the fan. I was like, I don't care anymore. All the guns are shit. You keep giving me a really good gun that I love, because most of these guns are iffy. Some of them are really good. You just got to learn how to play with them, and then you nerf the shit out of the gun I love.
You know what the real crime is?
What's the point?
What the real crime is? You never got to play with Yellow Flash. That's the real crime. That and also Cloud bought it right as it tanked.
Oh no!
I think that's the funnier part.
That's funny.
Right as it
You
tanked.
want it to be the funnier part because you cry at night.
I got to play with Beardo.
You didn't get to play with Yellow Flash though.
Everybody got to play with Beardo.
That treats Beardo like a whore. Everybody got to play with Beardo.
Oh, I streamed with Xwing before Beardo. I like to say that in his chat a lot.
Did you really?
I did. We played. I played with Soldier Spirit, I think, in Xwing one day, and I was like, "I'm streaming with Xwing before Beardo. Suck it. Let's go."
I'm
kidding. Bug and Alf played with Yellow Flash.
I wouldn't use that as a point of pride. I'm a fucking pariah.
Nah.
I want to look at the Helldivers player base. Steam charts. Hopefully, I don't have to sign into Steam.
Sometimes it's
Steam
really
DB.
painful to listen to you talk to yourself when you're like typing or reading.
It's his motivation. He needs it.
It's how I do. It's how I think. It's how I do my thing. Okay, so I have the Steam charts here. How long has the game been out? 6 months? It was 6 fucking months?
Damn, it's only been 6
No.
months.
Man, do you
Feels like
remember
forever
the
ago.
you remember the days of not being able to get into the game?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was
That's
great.
the whole reason I
loved it.
didn't buy the game at the beginning.
Yeah,
Get
the
into it.
friggin' oh my gosh,
That
dude.
was
We
fun.
spent like hours trying to get into that bitch. Just
I saw
I
my
wanna play this
electric bill
game.
go up like $60 because I refused to sign out. I just left it
The whole
on.
time.
Yeah.
What's work?
I my best short ever was about Malevelon Creek. I think it got like 1.4 million views. It was a Malevelon
Damn.
Creek short. Yeah.
That's awesome.
I fucking loved this game. And yes, you know what? The greatest crime is that I never got to play with Yellow Flash.
There it is.
He's gonna
X-Wing.
cry.
X-Wing.
Cry.
Yes.
So Yellow Flash had a chat room filled with all sorts of creators to
Oh,
play
God.
Helldivers with. It's
Mhm.
Star Wars Girl, Beardo, Mike, fuck off. All sorts of people were in there. He got Lofty to unblock me just so he can try to play Helldivers with me. And we never got to play.
Why were you blocked?
Yep.
Because Lofty's a pussy.
Yeah.
There it is.
Oh, Lofty unblocked. I thought Yellow Flash had you blocked.
No,
It was
Lofty
such a
had me
silly
blocked.
Jeremy would have
argument.
jumped off a cliff if Yellow Flash blocked him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was literally wasn't it over? Our movies too long. That's what it
Yeah.
was, and then he just fucking blew up on him because you said
Yeah.
movies are too long. I don't want to invest 2 hours in a movie I assume's gonna suck.
3 hours.
Well, how
You don't
wanna
even like
play with
movies.
Yellow
You're a
Flash so
fuck
bad
big
for?
fake piece of shit.
Huh?
What do you want to play with Yellow so bad for?
Because he
loves
has a
it.
man crush on him.
He's a massive man crush.
Oh,
Listen, okay.
you didn't want to play with me? The fuck?
I didn't know you were playing.
Yeah, bro. What do you mean?
You know what? I'll get the game just to play with you and then never play it again. How about that?
Dude, I haven't played the game in fucking weeks.
Weeks. I haven't played it since. Let's see. We went
14.
to Vegas.
Went to
I haven't
14.
played since the damn PlayStation debacle.
Bullshit. That
I
still,
haven't got to
I'm
play it at
pretty
all.
sure shows on Steam that is required.
Yeah. I'm honestly, I think they stole people's money. I don't think they got refunds.
How's Ghost of Tsushima doing?
I think Ghost of Tsushima
I'm
is
thinking
still.
about buying that game.
I think
It's
the Ghost
so
of
good.
Tsushima. I cannot say it. Ghost of Tsushima,
Mhm.
and I actually agree with Adam on this one. That's a little bit of a different thing because they advertised it up front. They didn't advertise Helldivers this way, and then
I
they sent
hope
it out to a
this-
bunch of places.
But I hope this would like set a future precedent of Sony stopping doing that shit, because a lot of people
No
aren't
way.
gonna buy, because you're literally just selling it to yourself. You're selling it to PlayStation owners that also have PC. You know what I mean? Like, you're not opening a new market or anything. It's so stupid. And then you're gonna make fun of us because Sony exclusives come on PC and no one buys it because you're not selling it to PC users.
I hate you so much, DJ Direwolf. I hate you so much.
Or is it the other way around?
I love you so much, D-Day.
That was
Jeremy's one of the
beautiful.
20% without an inner monologue. No, I have an inner monologue. It's just helps me think when I'm
That's
typing that shit
Tiff.
out.
No, Weasel, that's Tiff, bro. We had
Wait,
a
actually,
whole pub. We had a whole pub. Just I was yelling at her.
I
I'm
haven't.
like, how do you not have a
Kept bringing it back too, and Devil's like,
I haven't.
"Stop."
I haven't actually talked to you about this. So you don't have an inner monologue?
I don't hear things inside my head because you can't. And when people say that they're picturing something, you can't actually see what you're picturing, or at least I can't.
Yes, you
we
can.
got very
I see it
different
right
brains.
now.
Thanks for confirming I'm a fucking psychopath.
I'm watching.
Wait, Xwing,
I'm
can
watching
you
the
do
final
same
lightsaber
thing?
duel in Return of the Jedi right now without even closing my eyes.
Oh yeah, 100%. I have inner monologue and a crazy photographic memory, but also auditory cues unlock my photographic memory hardcore.
Yeah. I do have a really good photographic memory for scenes, not like words. Like I can remember. Yeah, honestly, I can remember
The
very
emotion and the movement.
I can
of it,
remember
yeah.
like all the images. I can remember all this shit. I can remember sounds. I can't remember words, but like I do that all the time. And also like I like to think shock is gals in. Yeah, but like. So I was wanting to be an engineering student and a game designer. One of the things that you had to do was you had to be able to build stuff in your head and look at objects in your head. I have the ability, like I was talking to my mom. She can't look at 3D objects in her head. Like she can't visualize 3D objects.
Really?
Yeah. I had so in school we did the same thing.
As your dad.
Oh,
fuck off, Cloud. Anyway,
yeah,
but,
that's
like,
wild to me.
It's
Good night,
so
Sean.
gal.
So here's the question that I would ask her though. I said, so if you're on the freeway, right, and you're like, all right, I need to get off like Maple Street, right? How do you remind yourself, all right, Maple Street is what I get off on? She's like, I just do it. It's like, no, you converse with your head. Okay, don't forget, I get off Maple Street. And she's like, no, I just do it.
So gal, can you, when you think of an apple, does a picture of an apple show up in your head?
Jesus.
I already did this to her. Yeah, she's gonna lose
Wait,
her mind.
what? I want to know. I want to know, gal. When you think of an apple, does an apple show up in your head?
No.
Weird.
What shows up in your head?
Nothing, because there's nothing in your head to see.
Classic Marine.
Oh no, she's an instinctive animal. She can't think.
All right,
She
kids,
just
I got a boot
I
scoot.
think all
I
the
had
photos-
about 2.5 hours. I told Beardo I was going to play a little bit of Fortnite with him, so
Oh,
it's
okay.
okay.
I
love
got
you,
the
buddy.
boot to the scoot. You know,
we all know you have to hold the hand of Beardo. It's perfect.
somebody's
Go
got to give
carry
him a
him.
W. You know what I mean?
Go carry his ass.
Yeah.
Hey,
we'll do.
just tell the people where to find you.
Xwing 5. So I found out you can't just say Xwing, because if you pull that up, it's 9,708 fucking videos of people like creating models of X-Wings and stuff. So it's Xwing 5. the number.
And all of his links are down in the description.
I
Go check
appreciate
him out,
it.
guys.
Thank
He's
you
an
guys for
awesome
having me
man.
on. Gal, it's good to see you again. Cloud, Adam, Moo, Static.
Shock.
Titties.
I was
hey,
calling
actually-
her by her appropriate name, Mommy
Oh, that's
Milkers.
true.
Moo.
That's right. Mhm.
We're
He
gonna have you
knows
on
who I
again
am.
Xwing. Don't you
Yeah.
worry. I
All
love
right,
you.
everybody.
Have a good night.
man.
Later, dude.
Thanks for having me on. I'll see you later.
See ya. I love Xwing. He's got a kid.
God, you're gonna make Yellow Flash jealous.
I know.
No, I'm gonna make Shock jealous. Okay, maybe that's my goal. Okay, back to Gal's head.
There's nothing there. Move on.
So when you read to yourself silently, do the when you're reading a book.
I do not hear my own voice. You don't hear anything.
How do you read?
I
though?
hear
That's so
voices.
weird.
Like,
How do you
Wait,
I hear
all the
voices in my head all the
but
time.
I'm
I'm
not
crazy.
hearing anything.
Do you Do you imagine? Do you imagine a voice in your head,
That I'm like talking to?
like when you're reading?
I mean, yes, but like I'm not hearing my
Right. So I
voice, I'm
think
not hearing
I think what's going on here is that there's a
too
literalness.
literal.
I think you are being a little too
hearing
literal right now.
That was Nick
Here's the thing.
Weiser's conclusion. Yeah.
Here, Gal. Again, going back to reading. Okay, going back to reading. When you're reading, okay, you're imagining something talking to you in your head, and you can't literally hear it, but you have something able to do whatever. Do the scenes play out in your head when you're reading?
No.
So you can't
Like,
imagine.
you mean, like, am I seeing something inside my head? That's what your question is.
Okay.
right?
Don't not the literal thing. I'm like using your imagination. Like to say the red girl in the red dress walk down the stairs. Can you not visualize
Your mom was in a red
in your
dress tonight?
head a girl in a red dress walking down the stairs?
I tried explaining this on the pub. It's just a fuzzy image that's not an actual image of anything. Like, I can think about things. I do think about things, but I'm not actually seeing them or hearing them.
So you can imagine an apple.
Yes.
All right,
Can
here's
you
the-
imagine
wait,
crayons?
Wait, no, stop.
Holes.
Yeah, because she's always hungry.
Here's the thing. So,
Did you just call me fat?
Adam, say your piece.
Sorry, Adam.
Do you ever have like the random song you can't get out of your head? Do you hear the songs in your head?
Well, okay, you can't ask me two questions that I have two different answers to.
How do you have two
Adam,
different
don't
answers
don't
to
use
that?
don't use
He
the term
asked-
hearing.
Well-
Don't use the term hearing. Just say, do you get
Well,
a
because you're not
song
actually
stuck in your
hearing it.
head?
Like, I'll get the words stuck in my head, yes, and I'll sing them out
But do you
loud.
hear the? Does your memory recall the song in your
My
mind?
memory does, yes.
And do you hear? Goddamn.
And I can hum it, but I'm hearing it because I'm humming it.
But are you replaying the song in your memory? Like you get, it's a small world after all.
Yes.
It's a small world.
Is that the song? You...
I'm trying to make her nuts at the same time.
It's not gonna make me.
I have Beethoven like playing in my head right now. I can remember every
right.
single beat, and I can hear it.
Here's how,
You mean you can't?
Last weekend, I woke up with the fucking gay version of this show's intro playing in my mind. I woke up with it.
God damn it, Adam! You just put it in my head.
Yeah, it was playing. I woke up a few days ago and it was playing around. I'm like, what the fuck? Why is this fucking song? It was days later. It wasn't like Saturday morning. It was days later from this.
I've been
fucking show.
dealing with that for 2 weeks now.
Well, that's a you problem. I just
Jerk
I turned
off,
it
it'll
off.
go away.
It went away, but you know,
Is
it's
that what- Never mind.
so you tell me you never wake up and there's just a song playing in your head.
And stumble in the kitchen.
It's like a
Well, say
double-edged
have a damn
closet.
vision.
Wait, shut up! I want to know her answer. I want to know her answer.
I get songs stuck in my head, yes. I do not hear them. I know the words and I can remember what it sounds like, but I'm not actually hearing it.
Okay, quit with the literal shit. Quit
No,
with the,
that's
literal,
how
like,
you have to
hearing.
answer the question because it's true.
Stuck in the closet.
Shock's just sitting here silently because he's got PTSD from this.
I've said my piece. I've called you many names. Now Dermy has to suffer what I suffered like 3 weeks ago. And it was like 1 a.m, so it was even more psychotic.
It's 1 a.m. right now. It's 2 a.m.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna lay out a scenario for you. Gal, when you have to retrace your steps for whatever reason, okay?
Gal stuck in the closet.
And you sit in silence.
Hey, I got out of the closet. Tomby got me out.
Huh? Good for you. Anyways.
Alf clip from Lethal Company last week.
Everybody shut up. Okay. You're having to retrace your steps. Can you visualize everything you did that day? And in your imagination, because you can't see shit, apparently, can you imagine every location you've been at and imagine what the heck happened?
You're not going to like my answer. You don't like that I am literal.
I'm trying to be as...
You're going to drive Dermy to the shock collar.
Because when I imagine things, it's not like this clear fucking image. Even when I have a memory of something, I'm not actually seeing it. If I were to look at images, I'm seeing it.
Gal,
like
shut up,
from
shut up. Shut up. Okay, is your brother awake?
I'm not bringing him in here to discuss this.
I want to ask your brother a question.
Oh, I've had this argument with him before.
No, I have a single question for your brother.
What's your fucking question?
Can we, once you die, can we donate your body for science to understand why people are like this?
Let's give it to a German scientist. He'll figure it out.
A German scientist named Mengele.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fucking
Oh
Ryan.
god, when they couldn't say Mengele, that drove me nuts.
It may be.
Later,
I was
Zach.
like, Ryan's the smart one.
Oh, thank you very much for the sub.
Gal's not human.
What's crazy though is like if you ever
he is, and there's people like this, and
I know.
I'm
friends with one, and I had the same conversation with him, and I honestly couldn't talk to him ever
Friends with
again.
one of these people.
I'm actually not friends with him. I can't. I don't look at him as a human anymore. I can't.
So my mother, I brought up my mother, enough of the sex jokes, but for legitimacy here. My mother, I just talk about her because of like engineering, having to visualize stuff in 3D and having to put it together. She said, yeah, every time I visualize something, it's in 2D. She can't visualize a 3D object. She can't pick up an object in her head and like move it around and visualize every angle of said object. Just shut up with all the jokes because I know you were all thinking of them.
Be nice to
that literally broke my head because when in engineering you have to work with blueprints, so you have the 2D images here. You see it, the 3D image in a 2D format, and then you have to use your head to put the 2D format into a 3D image. And so you could see every angle in your head, and I'm just sitting here like, wait, you can't do this. I have to pull this up. Not blueprint. Blah, 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 blah,
How about you
simple
read Super Chat?
drafting problem. Here.
It is so funny how this continuously becomes like a topic at random.
You are a very minority group of people who experience this.
It is not like I don't sit there and think to myself. I do, but there's not hearing involved. It's not-
But in your head, you think like, wow, this person's really retarded. But like,
Yes.
you don't just feel it. You visualize yourself inner monologue telling you your thoughts. You don't just feel words. You have to articulate them with your inner monologue.
I'm trying to find
talk to myself. That's weird.
Wow,
It's human to talk to yourself.
It's weird.
Okay.
It's like a
Here,
sign of being
I'm gonna give us a simple project. Simple problem. You can see the solution that you're supposed to imagine in your head, but ignore the 3D object. Looking at this, okay, you see this side, you see this side, you see this side, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Utilizing these, can you visualize this image right here in your head utilizing all these 3 images?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
GHAL.
Well, the screen is really small, so I don't know if you were highlighting the right hand side. I'm assuming you
Here,
were.
I'll do this. So because I
gotta
fucked
blow
that
it
up.
up.
That's my own problem. So okay. Your goal is to use this image, and this
Am I
image.
in shop class? Jeez.
Yes, to essentially
Yeah.
visualize this image in your head. Can you do that?
It's right there.
No, without utilizing this image, okay? Just with these two, because I couldn't find a good one that without the 3D image, but utilizing these, can you visualize this image in your head? Like, can you visualize it just by utilizing these 3?
I mean, no.
Oh my, so, dude,
so you can't put that image in your head. So that means you can't like.
So look,
looking
Dermy,
at
the top
3D
left
I can
picture.
imagine everything.
I know what
into
those
that,
3 pieces
then
are
look
and how
around
they
and-
would make that.
Dude, the top 3, the picture, the diagram at the top left corner, that bottom right cubic, I could see it being slanted and sloped. I can visualize it being sloped just by looking at it based on the 3D model that you've showed me.
Yeah. So you can't take the 3D one, okay? Visualize it in your head and move it around. Can you not do that?
Like I can and I can't. You're not gonna like my answer to this
I need to talk to you
because
about
it's this is gonna sound like I'm fucking retarded to you people apparently, but like it's just a void in there.
That doesn't help.
I know. And it's the only way I can explain it to you. Like it is. I don't know how else to explain it to you.
How about I
Like it's a fuzzy image that doesn't.
I'm gonna talk to your
actually-
brother about giving your body to science.
Oh, Jesus fuck.
That's the only answer I have at this point. Because what the fuck? Like I get it, I'm retarded, but I can do that
I'm
shit.
not.
You can't talk to yourself.
Yeah,
in
you
your
see,
head.
there's a part of me that's a little jealous because maybe your head's a lot quieter than mine.
Dude, that's what I
wish
think.
mine could be fucking
Dude, that would
quiet.
be nice. God damn, I get so tired of like full-fledged discussions and reliving
So like, do
discussions.
you have multiple voices
No.
in your head?
No.
Well, not
No,
voices, but like they're dialogues. They're moments
Yeah.
in life in which you're hearing yourself or you're reliving a moment in which you are talking where you can visualize every little key detail of that moment and have it all play out in your head like essentially watching a movie.
I could have
But
3 or
being
4
able to walk
conversations.
around in that scene.
I can't do that.
Yeah, I can have 3 or 4 conversations going on in my head at the same time.
I have Council of Dermy. We're constantly debating.
I think about a lot of
Hey,
shit.
Paul. Yes, we are.
Yes, we are, because Shock brought us here, and I've always wanted to ask this in my head.
No, it was.
I
not
only
Shock.
have one.
Yeah,
I only
it was
have
Shock.
It was
one
Weasel.
voice.
Oh, yeah, it was
No.
Weasel, and then I'm.
But that's the thing. Like I can visualize things, but not visualize them. Like I have no way to really describe this to you.
Maybe you needed to be hit more in your head as a
Wait,
child.
how do you have 4 different conversations with 4 different monologues? Is that
Have
what
you
you're
not been able
saying?
to do that?
I only have one. I can only have a back and forth with myself. There's no like second, like
Wait,
inner
can you
voice
not,
that I
wait,
can talk
you
to.
not have like 3 different debates going on in your head at
No,
once?
only one. It's a back and forth.
Well, that's because you're retarded.
I guess so.
Like I
I'm gal adjacent, I guess.
I don't even understand Shock's side of it. A back and forth with whom?
My inner dialogue, myself.
Himself.
How do you not talk to yourself? I don't understand.
No,
like,
what Shock's saying when he debates himself is he'll have like an idea, and a part of him will question that idea.
Yes.
And so he has this conversation, and he tries to like explain, justify, cope with said idea.
So he's just thinking.
Yes, it's thinking. You think with yourself, will this work? No, it won't work because of this. Well, what
But
about
it's
this?
not a
No,
back
it
and
won't because
forth
of
with
that.
something. That's just thinking. A
How
back
do I
and forth
balance
is like me talking to you and
I'm
we're having a
sharing
conversation.
my thoughts and ideas with myself in internal like dialogue. How do you? That's
that
what
is called a back
thinking
and forth.
is. That is literally what thinking
Just
is.
Think about it.
That's how
So-
you
so-
think with it. You have to talk, you have to put the ideas out there and then respond to yourself why those ideas and theories are good or not.
You know, real quick, I was all the squeaky
I write
parent
things
fucking
out.
and everything like that. That was really leading me to want to drink. I've never wanted to drink more than right now. Gal, you are leading me to want to drink because
I
I
do
can't.
too have an imagination.
No, apparently
No,
you don't.
No, you can't think of, if you can't visualize an apple, make it red and then make it green, you don't have an imagination.
I don't think that's true.
How is
I
it
don't
not?
think I'm not as far as like Shock, but I'm sitting here. So okay, yeah. Have you ever thought about what you need to do for the day? We'll go with fucking Shock's. You have to turn down fucking Merriweather Street or whatever, and you think about that. This is what you have to do. Okay.
Yeah, it's called thinking.
But Merriweather Street. But I'm gonna throw a wrench in it. What if Merriweather Street's blocked off because of a crash, road work, whatever? Okay, it's blocked off. Do you
Just
know?
go down
do
to the
you,
next street that will get you to the same destination by
Yeah,
thinking.
she doesn't think. She
She's
just
not
does.
brain
apparently. No, she just
I
does.
think
She's an
you guys-
instinctive animal.
go to
Instinctive
the
animal that doesn't think. She just does.
But you don't then like say, well, next street might have this issue, this issue, this issue. I should probably go one more down, or you don't start having these whole like discussions with yourself.
What you're trying to ask is Gal capable of problem solving, and that would be retarded to think that she's not.
But how does she problem? No, she doesn't problem solve if she can't ask herself these questions.
You just think about them.
How do you think them if you don't actually put that input into your brain?
Shock, shut the fuck up. Gal. Simple math problems.
Hey.
I don't know. I think his computer might be freaking up.
I think you hurt his feelings.
Maybe I'll tell him I love him later and probably give him a kiss.
Yay.
Okay. Simple math problem. 2 + 2 = 4.
No
Can
shit.
you visualize the number 2, the plus sign, another number 2, the equal sign, and 4 in your head? Can you visualize that?
Vaguely.
How is it vague?
I
to think of the
remember
number 2?
what they look like. I remember what they look like, but it's not an actual image through my eyes.
So actually, her using the word vaguely tells me that she's capable of doing it, and if she really wanted to, she could practice it enough and eventually do it. But it doesn't matter. It's not
Therefore,
that
you don't have an imagination if you haven't exercised
Shock,
that part
no,
of your
you're
brain.
going a little. You're going a little too far. But I
How?
somewhat she
I
has an
understand where Shock's
imagination,
coming from.
But yeah,
I understand where Shock's coming from with like not being able to have an imagination. But like I'm sure Gal could like come up with some sort of scene of something and like describe how it looks and whatnot, just based off of ideas she has. She has creative abilities. You guys are thinking because she doesn't have this monologue, she can't problem solve. She's unable to be creative or whatever. She just sees things differently.
which is retarded. But
She thinks she doesn't see things.
I knew that word was going to trigger you.
Yeah.
I'm trying to avoid the literal. I'm trying to avoid the literal as
No,
much as
DJ, I'm
possible because I don't get it. Okay. Have you never sat in a room by yourself late at night? Okay, time to go to bed. By yourself, quiet, and just started like visualizing what happened.
I've done that type of thing before, yes, but I'm like I cannot explain this.
Maybe you
I
need to
have
do
no
it
way.
more often because treat it like a muscle. Treat it like a muscle, okay? I'm doing squats. You do visualization and thinking, okay?
Static, can you
let's do
just
this.
like be my translator?
I'm trying, but it's not working. They have too many questions.
I know a guy who also does the same thing, and I've come to the conclusion that they are instinctive people that do not think, they act.
They're usually
They're-
also known for their senses being a lot more sensitive.
Exactly.
Like they can hear and smell and see shit better.
They can detect patterns better too. Because us thinkers, sometimes we could be distracted because we're thinking about too much.
Yep.
Because we're
But
scholars.
Exactly. We have
Derby?
we have small
No.
penises and we're smart, we're not
Yeah, exactly.
ogres.
Shaka and I are like very.
Mm.
We are the brains of society. We are the ones
Exactly.
that are meant to live in the high tower and think. And Gal is a part of the tribes that are
DJ,
supposed to
I'm
be down on
kind
the
of
ground.
Work
on
in the
middle of
fields,
that
woman.
spectrum. Sorry, I'm having a conversation with chat and you guys. So.
See,
Verbally, jackass.
Yeah, verbally
And visually.
and actually on that, you did incorrectly multiply. You did incorrectly divide 100 by 20 earlier this episode.
Yeah, that's true.
What?
When you
I
couldn't
don't know
count
how this-
Jeremy squats.
No, it's just I wasn't timesing it by 5 after I did it.
It's really nice when you can visualize like a whiteboard and you can visualize right, on the whiteboard and double check your math.
My board's black.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Huh.
I need to train
I don't
myself to
I
use a
don't have board.
chalkboard.
I don't have a board in my head.
I'll use a chalkboard.
I just the numbers fly around.
Dermy
I'm running on
imagines
dark-
VTubers doing math.
I'm
and
running
then
on
he gets
dark mode. Fuck white.
You're in my brain is dark mode.
To be fair, like when I'm
Mine
looking at
is. And if it's dark mode, like inside a container,
It's dark because the lights aren't on, sweetie.
Damn.
okay, I want to pose.
I couldn't help it.
We're shitting on Gal, which is funny. But Cloud, I'm curious. Can you through this whole discussion, I have actually become more curious. Cloud, can you visualize like objects and stuff in your head?
Can
and
you
scenarios?
visualize boobs?
I'm trying not to use
Yes,
the
I
term
can.
seeing because Gal gets all sensitive about that one. But can you visualize that?
Yes.
Can you 3D objects that you can move around?
he is currently visualizing boobs he's moving around. Yes.
Are they
Well, no, he's
jiggling?
probably looking at boobs and he's probably jerking off at the same time. but-
No, I'm currently making a meme. It's not going to be great because Canva fucking sucks.
Do you visualize your meme beforehand?
Dermy, can you
Yes.
please read Kratos's super chats
Wait, he had,
and
did he
your
support?
DMs on Twitter?
Jesus,
For fuck's sake.
First, for fuck's sake. First off, Kratos on Kratos for $5. I'm imagining every VTuber as his mom getting it raw from now on.
Oh
Raw
my God.
milk and egg yolk. I mean, from his dad's sack.
Oh God.
I hate you. Gal, you can't imagine Dermy's dinghy. You can't even visualize perfect man abs.
I can
don't
think about Wolverine at the end of Deadpool and
That's a
Wolverine.
memory that you're recollecting.
Exactly.
That's a little different.
Kratos, Kratos for 2. Does Gal dream of anti-liberal sheep? You know what?
There's
that
an
is a
ar-
good thing.
Shock. There's an argument to be made that your visualization of the apple comes from a memory.
Oh,
See, and I tried
Okay.
to. 'Cause-
But
oh. Here,
I
here,
can
here.
shape it
You know
into
what?
whatever I want, though.
Yes.
But it's still a memory. I guess you're altering memories. But it's
Kratos
still
sent me
visual.
this.
Which has actually been scientifically studied that we do that shit all the time where we alter our own memories.
That I could believe that.
Yeah.
Okay. You take a look at this, okay? Can you break this image down into the 3 pictures that it requires?
I cannot tell you how much I hated and loved shop class because I hate this shit on the paper.
You know what I see?
God, are we still going
it
over this?
Do you know what I see?
in 3D.
I see someone kick flipping the gap.
Yeah, me too.
What? Like skateboarding stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. I see this shit and I just
Yeah.
see ramps.
I see a
Oh, I
ramp,
can see the ramp, yeah.
Or you
I'm
gotta
not
put 2 ramps at the end so that you can get on it, and
And then this one's even got like a little grind rail and everything.
you gotta
So-
wax the top though.
So, Gal, I have to stop. I have to stop before I start hurting myself because
I feel like this is how the conversation ended the last time it was brought up.
Yeah, let's stop. Everyone's
Here, we'll end it
everyone's
with this, my meme.
I was at peace. I don't think it's like a diss to say people who can't imagine or have a internal dialogue are instinctive beings. That is not a
Can I-
diss on them.
I
I
don't
just
take
say-
that as a diss.
I
Can I
never
just
saw that
say-
as disrespectful.
Okay.
this is
I'm gonna kill
not-
you, Cloud.
Yeah, she's going to kill him.
You
I'm now thinking. I'm now thinking of, it's a dark room, honey. Turn the light on.
Oh no.
what's worse, this or the monkey with the symbols?
She can't visualize the monkey with the
Monkeys.
symbols.
What?
Oh no.
Oh my God, Gal, no.
No.
You know that.
What monkey with what symbols?
Jesus Christ.
Like they do that to Homer Simpson. Like he'll have like
I
they'll
never watched this.
they'll look inside his brain of what he's imagining, and it's just a
Yeah,
monkey
did you ever
being
play?
It's just a
COD
toy.
Zombies?
I couldn't hear you, Cloud.
Did you ever play COD Zombies?
Oh, symbols like percussion instruments.
Yes.
Symbols with
Oh.
the C.
I thought you meant like pre-calculus, calculus.
No, it's just a
interactions.
monkey toy that's being wound up and playing,
And that's
brain.
Futurama, not The Simpsons.
Seriously, I go away for 20
No,
minutes and we're
Simpsons.
still on this?
Believe me, I've lived this life.
great.
Trying to wrap it up.
You deserve it.
I got places to be.
Yes.
Well, you got Dragon Age to play.
I've
don't
never
you?
seen this before.
Well, I got
Ooh,
the
Dragon
And
Age.
Well,
Homer's head,
to be
so.
fair, you can't see anything in your head, so
I can see things with my eyes, Dermy. You fucking twat.
yeah, I did that on purpose because I'm starting to become more and more in agreement with fucking Shock. Like I don't think you have an imagination because this lot my head can't comprehend. But it's time to wrap it up. We've been going for 3 hours. Big Brain Static, how are you doing?
What?
I'm trying to give you
Is
the
it-
fucking outro.
I'm doing well. You can catch me in a little less than an hour over on Beelzepub, where I don't know what the hell we're doing. We're just talking about random ass shit, I guess. I'm sitting in for a Sleepy Face Moo Woo.
Yay.
And then other than that, you can catch me on my channel Static 2020, trying to get to 500 subs, starting to do videos again. Monday night we got Monday Night Bloodbath, where we've got all sorts of Tim Walls, Kamala Harris bullshit to talk about. And then the weekend pregame, we skipped that because real life got in the way. So we're gonna do we're gonna talk about the TMZ Trump assassination documentary this Thursday. And there's new stuff that's come out about the shooting. We got more documents and more video footage to go over. So
I'm actually kind of happy that you canceled it because with all my chaos, I forgot to watch the doc.
yep, I'll send the links again later this week to keep reminding you guys. But
Yeah.
and people have stopped talking about it, but we're still getting information. And you know what? The widow that was left behind that day came out and did her first interview today. And they've hired private investigators to look to see what's going on.
Oh, jeez.
That's gonna be interesting. We're gonna skip over Gal and go through the rest of the panel, but Kratos for $5. I want to know if you've ever constructed an argument between you and someone else, or rehearsed a tough conversation you need to have with somebody. Yes, Gal.
Sorry, what? I wasn't listening.
Oh, I want to know if you've ever constructed an argument between you and someone else, or rehearsed a tough conversation you need to have with somebody.
You can't construct an argument with someone you're not talking to.
Oh my god.
I don't.
That goes to
stop.
what I
We're
said.
moving on.
No,
We're moving
I am
on.
totally
Moving
okay
on.
with that answer. I'm okay with that answer because again, you are an instinctive person that acts.
I'm not.
Yeah.
How can you freaking imagine a conversation with someone when that person is not there?
A computer can literally mock okay. Yeah, that's
Let's just
an
stop right
AI
here.
could do it. Humans okay.
Let's just stop right here.
That's not the same. Stop.
How is it not? It is the same.
Stop.
Oh
You gotta
no.
stop.
You shouldn't
You
have said that. Oh fuck.
You gotta stop. You gotta stop.
A computer can simulate.
Jeremy's already
things.
done. Jeremy's
A
done.
computer AI is a human brain.
But no, those are ones and zeros that were created by a human. They're nowhere near
But
as complex as the actual human brain.
mimicking a human brain.
Let's not do this anymore. I mean, geez, I thought it'd be
This
done
is a completely
bad.
different conversation.
Let's do this. Let's not do this.
Thinker shock. Go.
I am infamous. The people know who I am. Have a good night, everybody.
Coomer Cloud. Go.
You can find me on Twitter making memes and stuff, and check out the Discord. Why do I keep fucking forgetting the Fellowship Discord? Tomorrow night we'll be watching Rocky 2.
Genius
on.
Adam, go.
Hi, it's Saturday, which means it's time for Saturday Night Drive-In. 6 p.m. Eastern, myself and Jed, the Hollywood Scholar. This week we are going to be discussing The Mask of Zorro, starring Antonio Banderas. Sir, I just forgot his name. Holy shit. Wow. I'm so focused on this shit, I forgot his name. Cavis Jane Jones and Sir Anthony Hopkins. There we go. Came back to me. So we'll talk about that. And next week, a little earlier, but we'll be talking Blade Runner Director's Cut. So join us for those. I'll be on Saturday later tonight. Also, due to unforeseen technical difficulties because Steam is retarded and sells games that don't fucking work. Also because the PlayStation 3 can't communicate with modern day capture cards. We had to delay my start of the Dragon Age Origins stream on my gaming channel, Renaissance Sword Arcade. We'll be picking it up tomorrow, where I have managed to get a copy of Dragon Age Origins working on the computer. Hint, buy it from the EA app. Don't get it from Steam. It'll work. It takes a little monkeying, but you can get it to work without having to download anything.
I downloaded. I had to play Origins on GOG. It works better on GOG.
I got it to work on the EA store. I just have to say troubleshoot, bump, and it works.
Yeah.
I don't have to do anything crazy, but I get it to work. So we'll be starting that tomorrow night. It would have started tonight, but I ran out of time, and I still have to do the Liliana DLC so I can get her gear for the regular playthrough. So, I mean, would have been great on my PS3. I have all that shit done. I could just go, but no, I got to get all that shit done again. So we'll be doing that tomorrow at some point, maybe twice. Don't know. We'll see how it happens. Sunday, 2 p.m. Eastern, the round table. Dre is taking a break this weekend. Got other shit to do. So we're looking to fill some spots. So not sure who's going to be there besides me and Jed. And we will cover the week's events. It's a strange week, so we'll make do. Monday, Mellow Mondays, 10 p.m. Eastern, where we'll have a good time learning shit out. And then we will see how the rest of the week develops as we get ever closer to Rings of Power Season 2. And Jeremy, we might as well start doing it now. What are we doing in 2 weeks on Thursday?
In 2 weeks on Thursday, we will be doing Anime Odyssey, where we should be having Legal Mindset on. I tried to DM him this week, but he's over in Europe right now, moving family around. He's in Germany, I believe.
Okay.
So I'm going to try to re-DM him next week. And we are watching ReZero? No,
ReZero, Season 1.
Yeah.
Director's Cut.
Director's Cut. Which
12 episodes, but they're each an hour long.
Yeah.
Which
I need to start watching that here soon.
Oh, you're gonna love it. It's a good mix of misery porn and other stuff. So it's good misery porn though, where that has actual development to the story, not just making you cry.
And I should have Legal Mindset. I'm trying to double check, make sure everything, dot the I's, cross the T's. He is traveling right now. Should be back home here soon. Back in, I think, Thailand, if not Korea, because he keeps moving around. But yeah, I'm trying to double check, make sure with him that everything's good. And yeah, we're gonna go from there. And also, same week, not only do we have Anime Odyssey, we also have the return of This Is Mordor Country, which is
August
fun.
31st. August 31st, 8:30 p.m. Eastern on many channels. We'll be simulcasting it. It'll be glorious. It'll be fun. 3 episodes, though. It's going to be torture. This first one's going to be torture with 3 episodes. It's going to be rough, but we'll get
I am debating.
Drinking is allowed. Drinking is allowed.
Yes.
Because we had our good friend Dane from the White Cloaks joined us last year when we did it. He
That's
was
where
smashed
Prison
off his ass by the end of it. He was smashed.
That's where
So-
prison wallets came from.
Yeah, prison wallets, exactly. That's where we learned the term prison wallets. So join us for that. It'll be fun. And then another 5 weeks after that, because I think it's only 8 episodes for the season. I think.
Yeah, I am debating opening up a locals. That way I can start doing some more, like, you guys can watch me watch the content over there. It could be like watch alongs that are something. I can do that in the Discord, yeah, but it might be a little bit better to do that on locals, but that would be a locals only thing. That way I can like record it, put out something, have it behind a paywall. Well, not actually a paywall, because it only over on locals it's all free. It's just pays to like participate in the chat and post stuff. So I'm debating doing that. We'll see. I'm leaning towards just doing that, because then I could do that for Doctor Who and all sorts of other content as well. And there's a lot of movies that I'm pretty sure people are going to want me to watch that they might not be able to watch. Join in the movie nights and stuff. It might be funnier to have like a recording of it where I'm seeing something for the first time. So, and then last but not least, oh, go ahead, go.
No, that's it. I'm done.
Okay. Locals it's not great over there, but for something like that, it works, because you can't post that on YouTube. I don't want to open a Patreon because of all the risks there. And it's like, I like having Discord, but Discord is, you have to be there to see it. If you're not there, you can't see it. So there's a plus and a minus to locals. And even like members content, I can't post me watching a full video on members content that gets copyrighted. So I'm debating it. So
debating
UIs,
in your head,
yeah,
debating
Do it on, you could do it on Rumble. Fractured's been doing it on Rumble and Kick the past few weeks.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Maybe I might think about doing that.
And then you can connect your locals to Rumble as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Push it over there.
That's what I'm thinking. And if I do a locals, it's only going to be like $2 to entry, because I don't think you can make it free.
Locals once again, locals is another back end disaster. Like,
yeah,
it just feels so unorganized, just like Rumble.
You have to make a Stripe account and link a Stripe account to it, and then even to get the payout, it's a pain in the ass.
All I know
you
is
should
that
be able to just use fucking PayPal.
all I know is when people started promoting their locals, I tried to sign up. I was like, wait, I have to pay to participate? Yeah, sorry, I'm not going to do that.
Well, you actually don't have to pay.
Yeah.
You can watch a stream on locals. You can watch a stream on locals, but you can't participate in the chat.
Well, that's what I went to like to post like old forum style responses shit, and when it first started, I was like, wait, I can't do anything. I'm not now, so I just I just ignored it after that.
And the way to do locals is you don't want to do it ever through like buy stuff through the browser. You will like not the browser, but the app. You want to buy it all through the browser, because it's a whole process.
Sounds like a pain in the ass.
It is a pain in the ass. That's why I've been debating, do I want to do it or not? So risks on Patreon. They will nuke you.
Patreon is not friendly to us, to our kind of ways.
Patreon will nuke you for doing shit off platform.
Yeah.
And they
not
will
friends
keep
to
your
our
money.
causes.
Sargon of Akkad.
They will lock your money up, and they will not give you your money. That's the whole thing. Like
and they won't refund it to the people who fucking paid it.
Yeah.
There's a whole I don't ever want to do a Patreon. I like memberships on YouTube. That's very helpful. I'm doing something there. Locals is the best thing. Yellow Flash voice. He's trying to build a fun little community over there on locals. Yeah. Yeah. Says that at the end of every video. Gal, are you there?
Is that yours?
He still says it, I think.
No, but it's like pre-record. Like it's been pre-recorded for a good year or two.
Gal.
She's trying to learn how to talk to herself.
Do you have to pay to like stream and post higher quality videos on Rumble?
I have no
Not
idea.
higher quality. No, you not on Rumble. You don't have to pay for Rumble. No.
Yeah, well, they have a paid tier, and I'm like, I don't
Yeah,
use
and
you
that's
enough.
that's just like YouTube with avoiding the ads.
And it doesn't like improve upload quality because Rumble always like kind of uploads shit quality.
Why the fuck is Mating Press and Cinder trending?
What?
So, show over.
Well, I was trying to give Gal an outro, but apparently she's not here. I'll dig into what Cloud said here in a bit. But in the meantime, guys, thank you all for hanging out with us. Thank you all for spending time with us. Gal is a lovely individual. Please go check out her channel, Green-Haired Anti-Liberal. Links in the description down below. She does a stream almost every single Thursday called Cooking the Books, where they are going over, I think they're still going over
House on Haunting Hill.
Yeah, House on Haunting Hill. I wanted to say Haunted House on Hill, but I knew that was wrong. But they're reading through that, having a good time there. So please go check them out. Have a wonderful night, guys. And as always, please do remember to don't feed the clouds.